Oh, what happened last week, my friend?
Oh, I, the king has returned.
Sure.
um, I'll kind of a lot, kind of not. I mean, we drove back. Well, okay, no, we didn't drive back. We finished up our getting Silence 101, and then we're like, how do we get out of here? Then we're like, oh, we could dimension door straight down, hit the ground, and then teleport everybody else. And then the Sarnix master was like, hey, would you take this? Would you take this?
Can I
We're like,
offer you an egg in this trying time?
yes. And we're like, he's like, yeah. Then we're like, what are we supposed to do with it? Like, Mike Therodin might have a lot to do with it. And we're like, okay.
I
So we take
bet.
the egg. Egg is very talkative. We went to Akadun, spoke to Mike Therodin
Or
for the
grumpy
first
little
time.
guy.
And
Got
he's a
fact
sad little
checked.
guy. He's a sad little guy.
Like
Sad-
they're
sad big
having
guy.
trauma.
Sad big guy. Talked to him, I guess we're going to kind of be his grounding wire.
Knocked him out of a flashback sequence by just talking in his head.
And then
Knocked him
we
out of a
talked to him.
cutscene.
Novus had a whole "what am I" moment.
It was like, hey, can I know where I come from? And it's all like, no.
No.
But why not? No.
No.
No, it was give me a good reason why I should tell you.
Apparently, I don't because I want to know is not good enough.
And he asked
Why
the three
are our
people that
dots
had
being deleted?
childhood, and he was like,
Where did
and
our
we're like,
dots go?
yeah. And so we give him input on that, and then give him the egg, and then we're like, all right, have fun, bye. And then produce some energy matrices, which are Cocoon, to fill up on stuff and research things, discuss the war plan of what we want to do.
Bought telescopes.
And then bought telescopes so we can spy. And then we went over. And then we went over to Karabor, and we're seeing what we can do, realizing that maybe
this is a bad idea.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It is a great risk that we are taking. And we saw the artillery, and we're trying to formulate a plan to destroy, inhibit the artillery in some way. And yeah.
From 1 to 10, how well do we think our plan's gonna work?
Solid 6.
I'm at like a 3. I don't think this is gonna work, but I have no better option.
Well, the better option is just try to sneak into the city.
Yeah, but it's gonna be hard to do that with this place, so we have to get rid of this place. Or at least cripple it.
I mean, not necessarily, but it's going to be, helpful if, the city we're isn't currently trying to burn to the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, if this goes horribly wrong, I imagine we'll have to try and find some other way to sneak in.
Yeah, if it goes horribly... Okay, so if it goes horribly wrong, we might have to abandon it.
Yeah.
Just like 2 of our artifacts in there, I'd really rather not do that.
Exactly.
And a third part of another one of my artifacts.
And another thing too is, do we really want to go find the 3 commanders and then bring out Bitch Boy? Because once Bitch Boy sees us, right, he can inhibit our path and what we do.
Oh.
He has resources. We do not.
Yeah.
So I'm on the train of, we sabotage this gun, sneak inside, get what we need, and get back out.
That's probably our best option, but it will also mean that we'll probably have to leave behind the sap tree.
Well, all our forces right now are concentrated here, and I'm assuming there's only camps sporadic throughout here. Correct?
And this area is dangerous, it's not inaccessible.
Yeah,
That is true.
accessible.
Just dangerous.
Yeah.
it's just dangerous. Probably like a D6.
If I
or
could
something.
convey the level of danger, it's deep haze.
Ugh.
Spicy.
You know,
Okay.
whereas you guys have been so far exploring in the outer city, this would be the equivalent of difficulty jump as getting into the deep haze.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And like further outside the veil is more like inner city levels.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, let's try and do a thing.
Well,
Tree's a lot closer to Ockenden, so we could come at it from the other side as well, not spend as
Yeah.
much time there.
mm-hmm. All right,
Unless you get
so
teleported.
What?
Nothing.
All I heard
On
was teleported.
teleportation?
Unless you get teleported.
Wait, we can get teleported?
What?
No, I'm
No.
just referring back to Shadowlands and how often that was like, oh, if we go to this side, we can approach it from this angle.
Gets
Never
teleported to
mind.
Slaughterstone.
never mind.
Well, we
all
couldn't
roads
exactly
lead to
account
Slaughterstone.
for the dice saying no.
Yeah.
All right, so there are a number of smaller camps that dot the countryside between here and getting to what I'm just going to effectively refer to that map. So, what is your guys' plan to try and weave between those areas?
How far out are they? Like, how much ground we need to cover?
You guys are basically a mile from the map, and it's about a mile.
We've probably got to leave the car behind.
I mean, we
Yes.
already left the car behind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because, like, I can, of course, grant stealth to my 3 bonded people, but Tacitur's not here. Neither is Sharad.
I've got pass, and I assume we're going undercover at night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How spaced out are the camps? Like, how much space is in between them?
It almost looks like a scatter plot.
Okay.
Yeah, but how many data points are there?
Oh.
A couple hundred.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Oh,
This is a
boy.
full army.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
Each of the small dots looks like they range from camps of 10 to about 50 people.
Oh, God. That's... Oh, boy.
Hmm.
Tacitur's here. Indeed.
So what's the plan?
We,
Plan is loading.
we may have skipped step 0. Getting
Well, we
there.
didn't know there was a step 0 until now. so-
Yeah.
We throw a rock off to the side and run for it.
Pocket
Right,
sand.
Assassin's Creed.
Yes. Are there any hay bales?
There are plenty of small burning villages.
Oh.
Not what I need. I want to disappear into a hay bale.
Is there any
Yeah, just
aerial
disappeared
cover?
into an on-fire building. It's fine.
No,
Aerial
it's
cover?
not fine.
Tacitor can fly.
Tacitor can fly.
Do you mean clouds?
do you mean aerial cover as a cover to hide in, or as anti-aircraft?
Yes, anti-aircraft. Sorry.
Okay.
Is there any anti-air?
Do we see any photon cannons?
You do not see photon cannons, but there are plenty of creatures with firearms as well as longbows. So he would have to be
They've got
over
guns.
300 feet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 300 feet. No, longbow's like 600, isn't it?
Checking. Heavy crossbow, I think, is the biggest one.
I think the heavy crossbow's 400.
Heavy crossbow is 400 feet, and longbow is 600 feet. Yeah.
Oh.
And also, that's just Tacitor.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the trick would also be getting Tacitor to. Oh, that's not so much of a trick. I can just teleport him to me with my ring.
I think you can't teleport to each other.
Yeah.
Like, have one of us go ahead and just summon everyone else through.
I mean,
I mean,
the best
I'm the
I
one who
got,
summons everyone else through.
I know, but
Best-
if someone else could go.
Yeah.
the best I got is legitimately just bump, 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 bump,
Yeah,
bump,
just
bump,
Mission
bump, bump.
Impossible
Just Mission
Bray.
Impossible right
That's
through.
really all I was asking for. Is there a bigger plan than
I
I'm
think
sticking
our
around
plan is Prey.
downtown?
The next question is for those wearing heavy armor.
Oh.
So this isn't going to be, I think, our typical stealth. It is going to be you will roll stealth check, and that will determine the frequency of encounter.
Mhm.
With this many people, there is no way to go without being at least seen once.
Gotcha.
Every random encounter we have, I will roll to see what time you have before other groups notice.
Ugh.
So it'll be like a d4 plus 1 rounds before another camp is notified. Kind of stuff.
Okay.
So, can everyone please make your preparations for stealth checks?
Question. With my ring, I'm currently bonded to Sharad, but since he's not here, can I move that bond to someone else?
Sadly, no.
Okay.
Remember, everybody, you get the great D4 from me
Right.
Chaos.
and pass.
I could wild shape into something to get around plank armor.
I do also have some invisibility spells, but I'd prefer not to upcast it all the way, just in case I need to use that for Dimension Door and stuff.
Well, yeah, because we need at least.
We need at least one Dimension Door.
I don't think invisibility would help you here.
Gotcha.
There's cover to be had, but it's not really a matter of like not being seen. It's literally just, are you going to randomly bump into somebody because
Right.
there's so many people here.
So,
everybody make me a stealth check with your D4.
Danielle and
that trait.
Ethan have advantage. Actually, wait. Ethan and Danielle. Yeah.
Okay.
Ethan and Danielle have
Yes,
advantage.
that negates it.
So,
We've got a D4 and pass.
19.
Oh, I'll take it.
Wow!
Oh, re-roll that.
I'd love to see that.
There we go.
26. Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, let's see. I think that average is 24-ish, 23-ish. Well, I should do the math. Be diligent.
I'm a little bit of an outlier.
20 plus 19 plus 26 plus 30. It's a solid curve. 23.75. I was right on the dot. I was raised by a
Nice.
mathematician. Oh yeah, Dad does have a degree in math, doesn't he?
Mhm.
My mom's sitting on the couch over there.
Mhm.
All right. So that is the second lowest encounter rate. Can everyone please roll me a d12 for the first quarter mile? Everything goes well. You're sneaking between piles of rubble, downed trees, what little bushes remain in this scarred and scorched battlefield. And I would like everybody to make me another stealth check.
Fuck, I just realized that we didn't take the time so I can make the bomb.
I mean, we would have done that beforehand, wouldn't we?
Bruh.
We didn't say it.
I don't know what are your bomb plans? How are you making the bomb?
Are we okay if I take a couple of energy matrices and
Sure.
attach it to my cannon? That was the bomb
Are you
idea.
needing
If you're just
multiple,
attaching
or
it to it, that's fine.
Yeah.
are you
It's
needing
just
multiple
attaching to it
one,
and then
or because I don't know how many we can compress and detonate.
Well, my idea. The reason I say couple is because if one goes off, right? If Gale's able to do like able to compress one, I'm assuming with the explosion, it would trigger the second.
There would be a chance it could trigger the second.
There you
It would not be guaranteed.
go. Also, I should have asked how big, what explosion, the energy
How big what?
matrices. He said there's C4. That's big enough, right? I
We'll
hope
see.
so.
How many are you taking? I need to know how many days
Two.
of fuel I need
Just
to take
two.
off.
Just two.
Getting to the half-mile mark, can everyone please make me another stealth check?
Hmm. Uh-oh.
That doesn't look great. There he
Oh,
is.
Hey.
Save the average. That saved your guys' butts.
Oh,
I'm
I'm sure.
That his alone brought your guys up one tier.
Oh,
That is a 19.75. I'll round
We
it up to
appreciate you,
20.
Tassiter.
Can everyone please roll me a d10?
D10. Oh. Oh.
I'm so stressed.
Oh.
Yes,
You guys make it half a mile. This is not what you guys really ever imagined yourselves having to do. Well, in the past 30 or so years. It's not something you thought you would be doing, but it probably was inevitable. As you make it halfway through, passing dozens upon dozens of small twinkling camps, each of them surrounded with innumerable amounts of beastmen and Eridar. Can everyone please make me another stealth check?
just keep disguising myself as a pile of compost.
I'm slowly getting worse and worse, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that doesn't look great. Well, 225s, that's not bad. And then a 9.
I think we're gonna have
An
an
11.
encounter.
An 11, thank you.
Nope, we divided something there. 25 plus 25 plus 17 plus 11. That is a 19.
Cool.
That sadly does bring us down one tier.
Still decent.
So, can everyone please roll me a d8?
Oh,
There it is.
There it
There
is.
it is.
well, we got further than I thought we would. Thanks, go ahead.
Yeah, and it's only one.
It is only one. So let's see here.
Does anyone know silence?
No.
I wish. No,
Would have been
no.
interesting.
Can't have everything.
As you guys are traveling through the blasted battlefield, you thought to yourselves, hey, this would be a great idea to go head into that slightly wooded area over there. The problem is that is, as you get into it, you see that that is the current stomping ground of a very small herd of beastmen, as they are worshipping and lording over their gifts from Hanuman, the mutated swan of chaos. As they set their sights on you,
Uh-oh.
they scream a gurgling cry for battle.
Oh. Oh dear.
How was that thing?
I don't like that.
No thanks. No. Oh, I don't like that thing either.
How about no?
You don't just get to, how about you know your way out of these?
But no.
Can I please have everybody roll for initiative?
I'm too busy
I
being
rolled
disgusted
too
for that one.
early.
Then put it in manually.
I did. There's just two
Okay.
of me.
That's not how that should work.
Well, like, I
Oh,
wasn't
it is
in
how
the
that should work.
initiative when I rolled, so it gave me an initiative. It's fine. Everything is fine.
It's good. It's good. Okay. The Chaos Spawn aren't rolling terribly well, so that's good.
They did roll pretty low.
And now let's see how many rounds you have. You have 3 rounds before
Uh-oh.
another camp notices.
Oh,
Wait, no, +1. 4.
No.
okay. That's not good. Oh, I should have picked Fireball.
Thug number 1 lets out a braying cry
Oh, God.
and comes charging over to Renoth. I know he's never going to hit this. A 21.
That's
And
Macy.
Oh, golly, you guys rolled terrible for initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This many tentacled and bone-bladed Chaos Spawn bounds over here and then launches its many tendrils at the 3 people in the front lines. A 17, does that hit Tassiter?
No.
Does a 27 hit Novus?
Yeah.
And does a 24 hit Renoth?
Shield. No.
Novus, you take 7 slashing damage.
Oy.
Tassiter.
Let's see. Uh,
Evan.
He's
yeah,
thinking.
no.
He's like, then.
What the heck is that gift, Danielle?
It's one of the
Patient.
guys in Dark Souls 1 being sad and angry.
Oh, it looks so bad. I'm like, that can't be Dark Souls.
No, that's a Dark Souls 1 hollow.
That's a Dark Souls 1 hollow.
Oh,
A
gosh.
fireball
Does
here,
not look good.
but a fireball here, but convert the fire to lightning.
All right, one of the beastmen saved, and the Chaos Spawn did not.
Basic. We'll do a fulminating charge onto that.
Cool, cool, cool.
An additional 5.
Is that to all or to one?
Let me do this thing. Oh, and one creature. We'll target the big dude.
All right, he takes an extra 2 because he. No, he takes an extra 5 because he failed. All right,
And he's also prone.
I think did a lightning bolt from
Novus.
here. Ooh. All right, yeah. We are gonna scoot to the side and lightning bolt. Zap.
Noise. Doesn't matter. These 2 are dead.
Lovely.
You could not physically roll low enough for them to not be dead.
Oh wait, no, I did prepare fireball. Hold on.
No, you already deleted stuff.
I thought I prepared lightning bolt, but I misread.
Boo on you.
Move it over to like that.
Sure. I can still delete them though. Thank God.
Fireball.
It's wizard time. Chaos Spawn. All of them have failed.
Wonderful. Then I'm gonna Blessing of the Raven Queen Poof. And that'll be my turn.
Boom. 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 Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys have advantage on Renoth, so they're gonna attack Renoth.
Me?
Yep.
Why me?
Well, because pack tactics.
Ah.
Renoth, you've been a crit for 24 to hit.
My current AC is 26.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage. That doesn't hit. Renoth, you've been crit again for 4 bludgeoning damage. Then big guy's gonna stand up and slobbering a large trail dash over here.
A lot of movement. God damn.
Only dashed.
Uh,
And
I
he's
know.
big.
You cannot prevent me from saying, damn, that's a lot of movement. Because
The
damn,
money.
it's a lot of movement.
Which fools need to be smited most?
Smited.
Is that not what I'm doing?
You're a druid.
So
Smiting typically comes in the divine wrath flavored.
Who says this
Wrath
isn't
of nature.
divine?
Wrath
I
of
am the
nature.
Lorax, but with more spells. I call lightning in between these idiots. Was it
Both
storming?
have failed. Roll me a D10. It is not stormy,
Sad days.
but 30
That's me.
damage is 30 damage.
I will take it.
Runoff.
Bonus action, Shillelagh action, Booming Blade, number 1. Boomstick.
That'll hit. Exactly killing him.
Um,
I love that.
I
Yeah,
love that
trees
movie
can't
so
be
much.
harmed if the Lorax
The
is
Lorax
involved.
is I'm going to stay where I'm at. Best turn.
Cool. Seeing as people are throwing fire, we're gonna spread out a bit. And
I
now I have
mean-
advantage on Tacitor.
There's not as much of a need to throw fire now.
Tacitor does a 17 or 21 hit.
Shield.
There are far too many shields in this game.
Nah.
Yum 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 yum. Come here. Let's see. Does a 22 hit Tacitor? Does a 24? Why does that not have a damage type? Does a 24 hit a money? And then does a 28 hit Renoth?
28 hits me.
24 hits me.
I think 22 does not hit me.
All right. A money. You are grabbed by a large tongue that wraps around your waist.
Ew.
Ew.
Renoth, you are stung. You take 17 piercing damage and you make a con save. You have passed the save, taking 7 poison damage. Tacitor.
Fuck, I'm out of second levels. Let's see. Screw it. Let's use my second, third level to Misty Step out of here. Probably right here.
That still puts you in the reach of this creature.
I'm probably still within reach. We'll do Mind Sliver on this guy.
A 16 will pass.
Well, shit. Okay. I'll do temp HP on myself. I think I still.
Didn't you
Yeah.
already use your bonus action and your action?
Oh shit. Yeah, that's my turn.
Novus.
We're gonna step forward and roundhouse kick him to the face.
Oh. That'll hit for 10.
Run away!
Coward. Oh.
That'll be my turn.
He will take an attack of opportunity from this individual.
Shit!
This is 21 hit.
Shield, no.
Come here, Amani.
No.
Does a 21 or a 22 or 19 hit?
19 hits. 19 does not hit. 22 does.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage. Come here, Renoth. Renoth does a 24 or 15 hit.
74 is a crit,
It's-
isn't it? I will shield out of it so that only the 24 hits.
You take 5 bludgeoning. Does a with friends does a 25 hit?
No.
Has this one got anybody? No? All right. Do I go get Taster? No, this looks like a feast.
Hmm.
Money does a 25, 14. Renoth does a 19 hit.
25
No.
yes, the rest no.
Amani, you are stung. Make me a Constitution saving throw. You have passed the save. You take 13 piercing and 9 poison.
Damage.
It's also your turn.
Zappity behind these guys.
Pretty sure I don't even need to make the save for the beast.
Ah.
Nope, he's dead. And the
No,
Chaos
no,
Spawn has
Sacred Flame
succeeded.
on the guys. Sacred Flame on this guy.
He's failed for another 12.
Excellent. I'm done.
Renoth.
We go against 3.
That will hit, obliterating him. Who do you want to carry over to?
This one.
Extra
And
14 carries over.
11 temp HP. And that will be my turn.
A 13 and a 19 isn't going to hit anybody in this party. Amani does an 18 or 11 hit.
No.
Daster.
Okay. I'll do. We'll do just a basic level of magic missiles on that guy.
On that guy.
This one.
Ah.
One.
Hit. Hit. Why am I saying hit?
Meh.
13 damage.
Last temp HP charge on myself.
Novus.
Okay. We're gonna ding dong that guy. Oh, that's awful. That's so awful.
Oh. Love to see
5
that.
Crit.
On who?
on Chaos Spawn.
Which one?
The mouthy one.
Got it. 5 whole damage. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
That one's dead. This one's not dead. Ranoth, come here. Ranoth does a 25 hit or 21.
25 hits.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage. Yum yum boy. Amani does a 24 hit. Renoth does a 10.
No.
Amani. Can't hear you.
Said yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
10 slashing damage. And it's your turn.
Keep zapping this guy. Spicy.
Oh, big
And
spicy.
then I'm a cure wounds myself because
He is
ow.
failed for 25.
Wow. That sucks, but
Your turn. Renoth.
I'm gonna smack this guy.
Smack.
Smack.
That will hit, putting it in the most brutal condition possible, also known as bilbying.
Hmm.
And temp HP if you need it.
I see a mushroom. That needs to be hit. Amani does a 21 or 14 hit.
21 hits, 14 does not. What did I do to you?
He bonks you on the head for a whole 3 bludgeoning damage.
I don't know.
Amani does a 12 or 26 hit.
I beat the 26 hit.
You are stung again. Make me a con save.
Oh my god.
As it is replacing most of your cellular matrix with poison.
Ugh.
Do you like stop?
You take 7.
Amani, reroll.
You
Nice.
take 7 piercing damage and 5 poison damage. Tacitor, as we are on the last round.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, last round of what?
Before another camp is
It's
notified.
alerted.
Wait, how
Yes.
much do we have left?
This is the last round.
This is the last
Oh,
round.
fuck.
I guess I'll do. Actually, no. I'll do my last 3rd level for lightning bolt this way.
They are both dead.
Lovely.
Cool. Let's see. I'll take my only greater, and then my turn.
Novus.
Let's chuck a chromatic orb at the chaos spawn of the lightning variety.
That will hit, killing it as well.
Lovely. That'll be my turn.
One thug remains. I hit Ranoth.
No.
19.
That is not hit.
Amani.
Go away, sir.
It's
7 does not pass.
get smoked.
Is it dead?
No.
Please be dead.
A 3 does not pass. He has 2 health left.
Renard.
Be my friend, be my
Oh,
friend, be my
Renard
friend, be my
can't
friend.
kill him.
Renoth.
Oh, fuck.
Mm. Mm. I see
You
where
don't have any spells that deal half damage.
I have shatter.
Are you willing to spend it?
I'm gonna read shatter really fast to see if it'll alert them.
Is it
Isn't
loud?
it like
Yeah.
audible to 600 feet?
A sudden ringing noise. No, it just says a sudden loud ringing noise. It doesn't say anything about being audible.
Hmm.
It's loud. How is it not
It
audible?
doesn't specify an audible distance.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna. Oh god, it's gonna get one of us in it.
What's the
Right,
radius?
Shatter centered stealth.
It's 10-foot radius. Let's pull out the.
On self?
Huh? Does that work?
If it hits me, I'm fine.
I will allow that.
Let's go.
How many
Alright.
dice are involved here?
3d8.
Yeah, he can't live.
Oh.
Especially not with a 4 on his save.
Oh.
Your
He's
mouth's just.
dead.
You're not see. Points in one direction. Just.
Okay, time to run.
You're not like thumbs up. Yay. First, Amani healing kit.
Oh, that's a thing you have.
Yeah, Amani 17 healing.
That's a shame.
Oh, that was too close.
Why is that a shame?
Because I like it when you don't have health.
No.
And that was the third quarter of a mile. We only have one more stealth check to make. Everybody, please make me a stealth check.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Keep in mind, if you lost the temp HP, you don't have the D4 anymore.
Yep, I think I replaced yours with mine.
That's pretty good.
Was it greater than 16?
Yeah, 27.
Yeah, you did.
Ugh.
That's fine.
That's pretty good.
This is all pretty good. I think I'm missing. Oh, okay. 15 plus 23 plus 19 plus 24. It is 20.25. Can everyone please roll me a D12?
Damn it, I shouldn't have rolled that
Oh.
12. We got
Let's
involved.
Oh, those
go.
are D20s.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You guys make it far enough that you begin to get to the trenches of the enemy that have started to surround Caribor itself, creating large earthen mounds piling up along the roads to keep anyone from trying to break this siege. The smell of carrion fills the air, along with a distinctive scent of overused magic, ozone. In addition, you see and hear the sounds of breaking rubble as buildings fall in this small border town. You have reached this side of the trenches, and they seem oddly empty.
Hmm.
Sus.
As in,
Sus.
like, more empty than when we scouted it.
No, they were oddly empty when you scattered it too.
Hmm.
And there was no invisible creatures other than inside the big hole.
Yep.
Ugh.
Okay.
Are we going invis now?
Are we all going invis, or is it just me and Renath? Because if we all go invis, that's a 4th level slot for me.
So the
And
original
even then, I can only get 3 of us.
What's up, Michael?
Hi.
We're just now exploring the trenches.
We have
got
made
past
it to the trenches with only 1 combat.
All right.
So the original plan was invisibility on me, and I
And
think
me, because I have to
Omani?
get you over
Or-
there.
yeah. So it's just you. It was just me and you. And okay.
If you choose to go that way, you'll lose pass because it's got a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I could wild shape and use that to disguise myself instead of invisibility.
The next question that I have is, do you want to go with the plan that I said in the chat earlier? You know,
Which one?
it was put the energy matrices on my Eldritch Cannon,
Mm-hmm.
and I just set it up like C4, have it scurry around like a C4, and then the only way that it could be detonated, and it's tiny though, right? Because that's the smallest size. I can't make it any smaller.
And I have to
just
be able
can't.
to see it.
Yes, so I'll have to place it on an external structure of the mortar.
And we
in
would
order-
also immediately lose invis upon detonation.
Yes. So there's that, or I could tamper with the ammunition.
How are you planning on tampering with it? Will that involve?
It's a great question. I don't. We weren't close enough for me to even examine the ammunition,
Yeah.
so I won't know until I get there. That's the whole gist. The gist. I mean, there's an idea of me. I could put, maybe one of the energy matrices on a name, like on one or two of them, and have it when it hits the firing pin on the inside. Boom. Maybe it'll trigger the ammunition. I don't know. I could trigger the ammunition where when it hits, I can make the receiving end where the firing pin's supposed to hit a little bit faulty. So when it hits, it just straight up explodes without it shooting off. That's another idea, but we'll be waiting until they put that specific ammunition into the cannon.
Hmm.
I assume that would take a while.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't. Like I said, I don't know how long it would take.
Yeah.
We would have an
Because-
hour.
It honestly would be dependent of rolls too. So those are like the two ideas that I have, really, because it's really hard to tamper with a mortar because if it follows like human, like if it follows IRL rules,
very
you
simple.
just put the ammo in and it fires. It hits the firing pin and it goes off.
Detonations.
Yes, most modern mortars are literal breech loaders that you drop it down the tube and it shoots it.
Yeah.
So,
But
So-
that's not how this one works. It's more
mhm.
it has a firing pin.
Mhm.
I'll just say that.
So it does have a firing pin that do they have to trigger,
They
or
do
is
have
it
to trigger, yes.
Somewhere
Okay.
between a mortar and a cannon.
yes? Or if I could get close enough, I can mess with the firing pin to misfire.
The misfire
another-
sounds like our best option.
Okay. Maybe like, yeah, I could, but I have to be really close to it though.
Yeah.
And
That's what the
silent.
invisibility is for.
Only issue is that I can't. I mean, I'm tinkering with little objects. I can't be silent. They're gonna hear the tink 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 and me messing around. So
So it almost sounds like creating something back here to detonate it there would be simpler because then A, we would have to spend as long there, B, wouldn't make as much noise while we're
mhm,
actually in the camp.
Yeah.
I don't. Like I said, I don't have a detonation. I don't have the items nor spells to make a detonator.
From our planning earlier, it sounds like by our powers combined, we do.
Yeah.
We do, but Gale needs to be within 30 feet of it.
Yeah.
Detonate at Dimension Door immediately, I would think.
That is true. Or just vortex warp myself if I don't have proper dimension door capabilities.
I also have Vortex Warp myself and also 2 free Misty Steps.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm just thinking dimension doors got a better chance of getting you like fully out.
Yeah.
It does.
I've got 1 free Misty Step, 2 more Misty Step with benefits, and then I get into my second level slots. And I
How many
don't
dimension
have
doors
Misty
do you
Step
have?
prepared. I have 2 dimension doors. 1 to get over there, presumably.
Mm-hmm. And then 1 to get out.
I guess.
I mean, that works.
Because, like, the only 4th level spells prepared I have are Dimension Door and Summon Elemental.
Mm-hmm. So are we going? So do you want to go with the? Okay, so if Gale's the detonator, right? What part are they going to detonate?
I
Is
don't
another
know.
question because they have to see it.
Well, I mean, I
Because
was assuming they were detonating the energy matrices.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to see the energy matrix.
Okay,
And
So
it
then
has to be within 30 feet of me.
and is there such thing as an external firing pin? I don't think so. Is there?
I wouldn't know what that would entail.
That is a good question, Ethan.
Because, well, I guess for Gale, a revolver,
hmm
Yeah.
right? The hammer strike, that's the firing pin
Right.
to shoot off the bullet. The question is that part outside? Because if that's outside, then you could detonate.
Yeah.
If it's not, and if it's sealed within a cannon or other parts itself, then I can't really. Then the detonator may not be as effective.
I mean, no, we're not going to know that until we're there, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. As a last resort, I can just be looking inside of it, knowing where the energy matrix is, and blowing myself up as well.
Well, hold on. Do you need
Don't do that.
Let's do that.
do you need sight always of it?
Adjust density.
What's the word? Let's rules like
Yeah.
our way out of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can
Yeah.
see within 30 feet of me. Must be larger,
That-
smaller. Weight is
That
half
reads
or
just
doubled.
like a spell. So you increase its weight, and then you have the little thing move in,
Mm-hmm.
and then it can detonate. Assuming that you set it up in a way that it can detonate.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, just increasing its density doesn't detonate it.
Right, you gotta kind of
makes
give it a shock.
explosive.
Yeah. So if we could see it, put in place, increase the density, firing pin, boom. Right.
That sounds like it would work.
Yes.
But of course, we
To
would
like
Okay.
have it
have
like
to fire it immediately.
end up inside the cannon where it gets struck by the firing pin, and that's what detonates it. Is that what you're saying?
That's another way too. Yes.
Okay, that works.
It's if the firing pin's external, right? I just send my I send my Eldritch Cannon into the fire. Like, yeah, Gale increases the mass of it. I send it, yeets itself to the firing pin, matrices up, hits it, explode. Right, that's external. If internal, I'll need to Gale will have to adjust the density of the matrices, and then I have to put it inside and have
Yeah.
it go all the way down in.
The only problem
And
I can see
then-
is as soon as I adjust its density, I'm visible. We're visible.
Yes. Or we could adjust the density now and have a ticking time.
Would be able to concentrate on invis. is
Yeah.
the point.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone else has the invisibility spell. I have a scroll of greater invisibility, but like that only lasts a minute.
Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a paladin.
Yeah, so that's not really up anybody else's alley.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, like Tasser can cast wizard spells,
Yeah, but
but we would have a minute, and I don't think we have a minute.
I don't have that. I don't have invisibility. I only have minor illusion. That's a
But
cantrip.
you also have another wizard spellbook that has invisibility, so you just
Mm-hmm.
copy it into your book right now.
Oh.
Doesn't your whole scribes wizard thing let you copy it in like 2 minutes?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a
Oh.
That's how that works.
Oh, so
Oh, so you
2
concentrate
minutes per
invisibility on us?
Oh my god.
yes.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
I've known about this all week, and I'm so irritated that I'm the one that had to point it out.
Let's go.
You have 2 wizards in your party.
I'll be honest, I always forget Tassiter's a wizard.
Yeah, that's true.
I never remember any classes of what Ethan or what Evan plays, not Ethan. Like, Evan always plays some weird combinations. Just like, what are you?
What am I?
I am me.
So yeah, if we can spend 4 minutes to copy invisibility into Tacitur's spellbook, and then have him cast it, I could Dimension Doris over, and we would have the time, and I could freely concentrate on whatever.
Mm-hmm. And boom.
Are you a pure wizard, Tassiter?
I think it's got like...
One level of knowledge cleric and
Okay,
some-
like
Mhm.
what level of spells could you cast? How many of us could you invis?
up to 4th. But
3
because
people.
I'm out of 2nd and 3rd, I can only cast up to 4th.
If you cast it at a 4th level, you would get 3 of us.
Yeah.
That includes Amani. Amani could give us pass.
Yes, but how would Amani get over there?
True.
I'll do that then.
Bug.
Bug.
Well, yeah, you bug.
Just
You should
buzz
attach
over.
yourself to me. Yeah.
Well, I can only take one person with me. Amani would have to manually fly over.
Do I count as a person if I am a spider?
As a bug person, yeah.
Fuck.
You count as a creature. I can only
I
take
know.
one creature with...
Another thing
I
too
mean, you
is
can
that
still
if my Eldritch Cannon's on my person, that's invisible too, right?
Yes, it would presumably be count as being worn. Or carried.
So afterwards, if I take it off and put it in, does it lose its invisibility?
Most likely.
I mean, it is
Yeah.
a item, right?
As long as it's on the target's
Mhm.
person, it's invisible. But as soon as it's off
I mean,
the
I could
person,
turn into a
it's visible.
spider and sneak in before y'all teleport, and you could just teleport to me into the pass.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad
And
idea.
teleport away, recall us with your ring nonsense.
Yeah. Like, I would just teleport out and then recall Amani.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right,
Yeah.
who's going?
Because so
I think Amani's
Is this my
going
spider?
first as a spider.
All
Well, 'cause
right,
you need to make
so
it through the
War zone.
village of very angry beastmen.
I
Do
mean,
they
how
hate
many of them are
spiders?
going to notice a tiny little spider on
They
the
hate
ground?
living things. The chance of them noticing is very low, but still exists.
Spiders do have stealth proficiency.
of what variety?
What do you mean of what variety?
Of what's the plus?
How much?
It's got a +4. It's got better than mine.
Oh, wow.
Especially since it has pass, because I can concentrate while I'm wild shape.
Ooh,
That's dumb.
Yes, I checked earlier.
And Amani has advantage.
Yes, she
Yes.
does.
Oh my god.
Weirdly.
Okay, so
This plan is just getting better and better every minute.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
let's encapsulate the plan.
Let me make myself a spider sneaks button. I'll do that.
My Eldritch Cannon is strapped like a god, like a kamikaze drone.
yes.
Tassiter is going to cast invisibility on Novus, me, and Amani. Amani is going to skitter over. And presumably, nothing sees her while being invisible. And then Novus and I are going to teleport. Oh God,
Wow.
over. And then I'm
Oh,
going to see if it's an
sorry.
external or internal firing pin. And then we are going to plan. And then if it's extra, okay. Another thing too is should I place it right when they're about to? Should I try to place it right when they're about to fire, or should I try to prep it beforehand? That's a question.
I don't know.
What was the question? I was thinking about spiders.
So my Eldritch Cannon is of the tiny size variety,
Mhm.
right? So it's 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet. They're probably going to notice it if if I try to prep it beforehand. Do I try and chance it by when they're about ready to fire, placing it right in front, or should I risk it, try to place it, and then fire it myself?
Hmm.
Because like
And
I can only
if
technically concentrate on the density for 1 minute until I have to refresh it.
Okay, so then we're gonna have to wait until they're about ready to fire, then, or to place it. It can only, and the thing can only move 15 feet too.
I really
So
think
I have to
sending it up the barrel and wait it that way is going to be safer.
Yes,
Because
but
that's going to be really hard to see.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I place it in the barrel right and have a skitter all the way down, right, that'd be great. But I don't know if the fire. It's assuming that all it needs is a firing pin. For all we know, putting the ammunition in and shoving it in could make it explode, unless it needs a firing pin for it to explode.
I mean, that would be great.
I mean, if they shove the ammunition into the energy matrix while it's densityed, that could just set it off.
This is a question to the DM. Is it if the density is increased, does it need the pressure of a firing pin, or does it need the pressure of something just like clinging rocks together?
It doesn't need pressure, it needs ignition.
Ah.
Okay, so it needs to go boom. Okay.
So think about, I don't know if anyone knows the way C4 works, is that it's similar to the Fat Man. So you compress the plastic explosives,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have a blasting charge that ignites just black
Yeah.
powder, which then explodes the C4.
Right.
Which you're putting it
Or
in a
pulls
giant
out this
barrel that
fire.
it spews fire. So
Oh yeah.
Yes.
if
If
it's
not-
internal, that's gonna work. If it's external, firebolt, whatever.
Yeah.
If
I
needed.
think the thing is that
Oh, sorry, Josh.
unless you're having Taster invisible you're going to have one round where you're visible, and they're going to have a round to attack you.
Well, Tacitor's going to be invisibling us. Oh yeah. The firebolt would cause it to do that.
What if
Sir pulls out a vial of alchemist fire.
Oh. Put
I
that
could just
in
yeet
with
out
with the energy matrix.
Oh, somebody's got a brain on their shoulders. Good thinking.
I was wondering
Yes.
if anyone had any alchemist fire or something else explosive.
Well,
Team effort.
took
We
the
all have
ones
some
off
form of
the-
brain cells.
we all
I took off the one, and I was just waiting for everyone just to calm down, or just like, or for me to talk. So I was like, oh yeah, I have this.
We each have one brain cell, and 5 brain cells may not be a lot, but it's certainly brain cells.
Better than nothing.
all right, so let me tie the alchemist fire to it. as
Yeah, just-
well.
Give this horrible mixture of an energy matrix attached to an alchemist fire bottle. Increase
guys
the
are just
density on the
terrorists
energy
right now.
matrix. And hope that when they put
Josh,
in the
you
ammunition,
can't say shit.
it
I mean,
explodes.
sabotage during war times is pretty historically documented.
Yes.
Perfect, so
are
we
just,
tie-
This is not terrorism. This is resistance.
Yes, it's not terrorism. We are just a trench raiding party, Josh. Just let us be a trench.
They
raiding
could have
party.
stayed on their
Come
side.
They could have just
We're
not
Canadians.
invaded.
We're Canadians.
Y'all don't even know
Yeah,
why
well-
they're invading.
I don't
I
care.
mean, I don't care. Karabor has stuff.
We do
Yeah,
not care.
Sure, okay. Are we
When
Right,
an
ready?
invading
American?
army shows up, I don't
They
stop
have
to
our oil. We
interrogate
gotta
them.
go in.
All right, I think
Already knew.
plan
Yeah, we
a
are.
horrible explosion is a go.
Who's
All
going
right.
first?
Well, I guess I'm sneaky spidering my way in because I have to get
Sneaky
You
some.
spider
have a
time.
spider.
I do have a spider.
Proceed. I don't think the barriers will restrict your movement, so
I'll
No,
try
they
and
won't.
avoid them.
Jesus Christ, we are Canadians in World War One. We don't.
Yep,
care about
I
the
told
enemy.
you.
We just said we just caused.
And we're
destruction.
the Norwegians in World War II.
Yes, that's fair. No, Canadians, because we have zero care for enemies' lives.
Such a
Also,
big map and try not to get lost.
Yeah.
Before you two go on, I'm gonna put a bless on you two.
Oh, wonderful.
Only last a minute, right?
That'll last a minute, but it'll give you plus. It'll give you a D4 on your initial stealth.
Yeah.
And we get the Renoth buff too.
As you skirt around this massive crater, you come into the small village. Seeing into this house, half of it seems to have just collapsed outwards, as if there was an explosion from within the building. Getting through this area, I'm going to start asking for a stealth check, please.
Hmm.
You may continue.
Very sneaky spider.
Oh, I'm a sneaky spider, short and stout. That's not the. What's the song with the spider?
It's
The itsy bitsy
Itsy
spider.
Bitsy
That's
Spider.
it.
You like combine that with I'm a little teapot somehow.
Yeah, crawled
They're
There's
man,
similar
there's a
melodies
lot of them.
anyway.
down.
There are a lot of them.
Oh, do you have vision on the spider?
We do have vision on the spider.
Good, you can watch.
Please make me another stealth check as you start making your way through the broken down buildings.
Oh god, that's awful. Oh no.
Oh.
Inspiration, I'm rolling that.
Hey, there we go. We got this.
You are good, they cannot spot you.
Oh.
As you cross the road, though, you're going to just be in plain sight. A spider crossing a road is going to look rather odd. So can everyone please roll me a d12?
Everyone?
I'm just chilling on the log, nothing to see here.
Just a spider.
Oh, Evan.
Oh.
I'm just crossing the road like the tarantulas do.
Just
Please don't
crossing
squish me.
You see these two beastmen, like they see you, but it's more of a, like one of them gives you a, narrows his eyes a little bit, and it just shakes its head. You can tell that it's not that bloodthirsty. It's not in a frenzy currently.
It's just got poor eyesight. It didn't see us.
Aimlessly skittering. I'm just a normal spider.
That looked
As you come around, you actually see
menacing.
this small circular building has a burning barrier of energy
Yeah,
across
look at
its
that.
doors.
Huh.
Half of a skeleton lies collapsed inward, its lower half disintegrated before it.
Oh.
Inside,
Let's
you
not
see
touch
a
that.
magical circle and a set of stairs that go down.
Oh.
Well,
Well, that's very intriguing, but I'm not getting disintegrated today.
But
No?
what if there's cool loot?
No.
They're small.
So?
You could try and squeeze between.
I could.
But that's not part of the
But
plan.
why? I can't exactly
Stay far
communicate to the people behind me, hey, by the way, I'm going snooping at the basement instead of being where you expect me to.
I'll just take the bait. Make me another stealth check.
That's the wrong key.
My telepathy only goes for 30 feet.
Wow.
Reroll that.
Oh,
Appreciate
60
you.
feet telepathy.
You come across, you see this building. There is a beastman that is feasting on some kind of mangled pile of flesh. It's difficult to determine whether that is a animal or something else.
That's fine.
Oh,
What up,
found
is
Big
it?
Boy.
Isn't Danielle invisible right now?
Yes.
No.
What?
What?
Yeah, you're invisible.
The spider is
One sec.
invisible as well.
Oh,
Neat.
I did not know that.
I kind of lost track of how many of us we were getting
Yeah.
invised.
It's
3.
me, Amani, and
It's
Renath
3.
that are invisible.
Yeah.
Just really
Oh,
hoping I
Big
remember where
Boy.
the heck I'm going. Yep, we found Big Boy. The hell's the goddamn cannon?
Keep on going. Up and over.
Cannon's like yay direction.
Yep.
Oh, it's farther than I thought.
Because like it was towards the middle of
As
the
you come
map.
to the larger open field, no man's land, you see that there are hundreds of bodies spanning this map. Most of them have been crushed and pulped down to just bloody mush. Likely by the Gran War beast that you see is mounted by 4 ape men with longbows each.
So y'all are saying the cannon's all the way in the bottom?
Like almost
Yes.
all the way at the bottom in like the middle of the map.
Okay.
Like here. Like in this area,
Yeah,
like right here.
right about there.
We're going to avoid that thing. I'm so glad I have climbing.
Just spidering.
Spider form is kind of goaded for exploration.
Yes.
Remember, you can cross a barrier if you ever want to.
Come down here, face through the wall. Oh, hello, dude.
Please roll me a stealth check.
Re-roll. I'll use my inspiration.
Uh,
Oh God.
Do I dare you? Fuck it.
don't
Yep,
don't use
reroll.
all our inspiration. We might need them.
Okay, never mind.
This guy does not notice you.
Whoa.
hmm.
I mean, I am just a spider.
Yeah. An
An
But don't
invisible
look
one.
that suspicious.
You're the spider
Sure.
that disappeared somewhere in the room, and it's just like, where'd it go?
But if you rolled abysmally enough that his
Yeah,
passive
absolutely.
was able to see the small dust piles you're moving with your invisible little legs, he'd probably go look at it.
All right.
This dust is sus.
You have found the weapon.
Is like a good spot for y'all to teleport into.
Probably like here?
Yeah, maybe on the opposite side.
Yeah,
I love
that's
how
the
she's
that's
really
the bunker,
nothing
correct?
other than just a satellite. That is the entrance into the bunker.
Yeah.
This is a more high stakes version of my arcane eye shenanigans.
Yeah.
So this time if I get caught, I might actually die. All right,
So-
grab it.
Like, Sherrod is casting Bless.
Yes.
Taster has invisibility going. I'm casting Dimension Door.
Sherrod, roll
Yes.
me a d10.
Grab it. That's it.
You guys will only have 8 rounds of bless.
Okay,
The timing does not line up perfectly.
that's fine.
Mhm.
All right, teleport, go.
Let me
I
go
just
and grab
want them
y'all.
to have the first.
Oh, I was just
the
gonna
first
drag
stealth.
myself.
Nah, I gotcha.
I've already been dragging myself, so oh, here I am. Ah.
Oh, I'm right next to the thing. I don't want to be right next to the thing.
Can you both please roll me a stealth check?
All right, stealth.
I will make spider aura visible.
We can see spider aura.
Oh yeah, you control spider.
Come on,
Actually, 23.
30.
Let's go.
Nice.
You quote land unseen. Can somebody roll me a d20 real quick?
I got it. Pop. Why is it being slow?
20.
Ah!
Reroll.
Okay. Hey. Hey!
Ooh.
Oh my
Roll
god.
20, stop playing with my emotions.
As you guys teleport in, the cannon thunders as it launches another projectile over to Karabor.
Hmm.
And then you see its engineers at its back, kind of moving back over to the tree. A couple of them taking a seat against its trunk. They begin to engage in an idle conversation.
Guys, we have 2 hours.
What?
It just fired.
Oh, shit.
The opposite of 20.
So we-
No. Are you shitting me?
Oh,
To be perfectly honest, a 1 or a 20 were going to result in it being
fuck.
fired because it was at which end of the firing were you going to be on?
Oh, no.
This is bad.
And I used my oh no.
Hmm.
On the fly. I think on the fly. I could. Also, looking at it now, is the firing mechanism on the inside, Josh?
Roll me a check with Tinker's tools or investigation. If you have both, you have advantage.
I do. Let's go. And guidance. Let's go. Do Tinker's tools. 23.
Nice.
The firing mechanism is basically a large string that is attached to a switch at the back of the breech loader. So at the very back, you see that kind of this kind of, I'm going to call it a plate
Mhm.
that swings open, and it has a pin in the middle of it inside of the mechanism that when this string or cord, I guess is the better word is pulled, it releases a spring which snaps a rod into the middle of one of these canisters.
Let me read invisibility real fast.
This is bad.
So
I think on the thigh. I
that-
think on the thigh.
part is called a firing shaft.
God. Hmm. Hmm.
You said we need a firebolt, right, in order to set it off?
We need something to ignite it. That's what the alchemist fire's for.
Yes.
Fire.
Yes.
Like, this is just part of our way of, like, getting around having to make an actual attack for it. Is just attaching the alchemist fire.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because I don't know if this would deal enough damage to damage this mortar.
Hmm.
You could try and go steal one of the shells.
We could. They do have disadvantage on checks right now because they're tired.
Yeah, and we are powered up.
I think that might be our only.
How heavy are the
I'm assuming-
shells?
Do they need to thread it through the top or the bottom, Josh?
What?
Where do they put the shells in? Through the
The back.
Mhm.
the back.
Yeah,
That
pretty
back
clear.
part swings open. They push it in
Yep.
just like a World War II, World War I artillery. They close it, latch it, pull the mechanism.
How heavy are the shells?
Questions I'm not ready for.
Yeah, because you can make because Gale can make them lighter.
I can, yes. And oh, but Mage Hand would break your concentration, or would break invisibility, wouldn't it?
I'm doing invisibility. Well,
yeah, but
yeah,
like
it would.
it's whenever you attack or
Casting a
cast a spell.
Yeah, it's casting.
Yeah.
casting a
It
spell.
would
Yeah,
be
but I mean, we're
2
invisible
pounds.
anyway.
200 pounds.
Oh, 200 pounds. Oh boy.
That is on the light end, is what I'm going to tell you.
So if you make it lighter, theoretically, both you and I think, could carry.
I
Theoretically.
can carry it, but I'm a spider.
It would become a carried object as well.
Oh!
It just
So,
becomes
you know,
invisible.
suddenly one just.
One just disappears and you hear.
Oh,
This
how
is
poorly could
ridiculous,
this
and I love
go?
Oh god.
God.
Everything
I'm not
went
gonna
right
lie.
until it fired.
So okay. So are they
That's my
sitting?
plan.
So is that where they're sitting right now? Is right there?
Yeah. I'll move them over one. Yeah. Two of them are sitting on artillery shells over here, which
That's cool.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, that's like stupid.
Yeah.
They have the utmost confidence that they're just totally fine right now. And two of them are leaning up against the tree.
So hear me out. We have 2 energy matrices.
All right.
What are you scheming?
What if we blow up?
What if we blow them up?
And then
Are we
grab-
blowing up the engineers?
And then we
Blame
one
it
matrix is
on
gonna be-
negligence.
Do you think one is going to be enough to damage the?
I think he's planning to
And-
blow up the engineers.
I think we're trying to just kill the engineers with the first explosion.
I know. I'm saying
But-
if you use one to kill the engineers, do you think one is enough to damage the cannon?
yes.
I mean, if we filled the cannon with ammo, like as much as we could shove in there, and then detonated that.
Oh.
What? Try and shove multiple canisters up in there?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's an
Oh,
old strategy, Cotton.
And then put one energy matrix near the firing pin.
Let's see if it pays off.
Okay, so
we
how are we
preload
going to
the
explode
cannon
the
with
engineers?
the energy matrix, shove it full of ammunition.
Although,
So
as soon as we explode the engineers, someone's probably going to come and investigate.
Yeah, that's the flaw in this plan.
and then it's just go,
Just
go,
like,
go,
whoa, we
go.
heard an explosion. What the fuck was that?
Hey guys, I can arcane lock the bunker.
Huh.
let's go.
This is freaking dumb.
This is incredibly
It's the
dumb.
only
No,
thing we
Josh.
can do.
I can
No,
arcane.
Josh.
I can
If you
arcane.
arcane lock, you lose your invisibility.
Yeah, and isn't there
Yes.
like a guy right here, or is he like down in the trenches outside the gate?
It's down in the
He
trenches.
was in the trenches. I could cover the trenches in thorns.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And then I just freaking like, because like it's an action for me to density it, so like we
How
just
long does
get it over there.
loading it take to shove a canister in there?
It takes it takes 2 members to hold it. Okay. One
Right.
action to push it in. It takes 2 actions to actually push it in for them because 200 pounds. Basically, I'm saying it takes
Yeah.
2 people their action to push the canister in, one person's action to lock it, one person's action to pull the firing cord.
Uh-huh. But if it's half its weight.
Then it would be one action, and pulling the firing cord.
Do we
Okay.
think
How long is the
one-
barrel? How many canisters can we fit in there?
Go open it,
Hmm.
No.
and I'll tell you.
Could
No.
I? Okay, looking at it right now, could I try to give a solid guesstimate?
This is a new piece of technology. You will not have you will have disadvantage. Please roll me a Tinker's Tools or investigation check with advantage. What
Advantage.
disadvantage at normal?
Okay. History. I don't look at that. Like that. But I do get the D4.
This is going to be a very high DC.
Yeah.
Or just a high DC.
Nah, I don't.
Nope.
You are not able to tell how much would fit in
Okay.
Hmm. So
Now the real question is, how quickly do we think someone's gonna get here? And do we think that the explosion is going to kill them?
well, considering that they're sitting on, there's 3 ammunition there, Josh. Correct?
there.
2.
2. Okay.
I think that's 2. Yeah, 2. There's 2 here and
I've seen
3
it
here.
fire before. What's the blast radius?
For what?
You've not seen.
I mean, we've seen
We
the
have to-
craters.
It has fired away from you.
Yeah.
He's like.
So roll me a history check.
History check. I'm good
Is
at
that
those.
everyone?
I will allow one person.
I've got 7.
I have a
Same.
2.
So, could I help Gale?
No.
Fucker.
Go ahead.
History.
Encouragement. Nice.
22.
They have a radius when fired ordinarily of 30 feet.
Oh. Okay, that might blow up all of them.
That would be the goal.
Well, if we want to put things in
No.
Unless we're
the
talking
in
about,
the thing,
I thought you meant the engineers. Yeah.
yeah,
It'll
it
blow
would
up this
absolutely
ammunition
get
too.
the engineers, but it would blow up this ammunition too,
I guess we need to steal the ammunition first.
without them noticing.
This is where silence would really come in handy, because then we could just kill them normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then no invisibility.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
but also by witnesses.
Okay, so are we just gonna try to steal the ammunition then? And
We need to
Move
steal
it
at least one
around?
ammo.
one and then move it around to like this side over here?
Yeah. We need to have at least one ammunition. Because, like, if these blow up,
If all those detonate simultaneously, that could do at least some external damage to it.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because that'll be 1, 2. That'd be 5 explosions going off.
Yeah.
Do we see any more ammunition around, or is it just this?
We probably have some
Well-
more downstairs.
Just fired one. There's 5 left. Once every
Wait.
2 hours.
Is this one on top of one?
12-hour shift.
Mhm.
So there's 6, if we're going by map. Are we
Well-
going by map?
Well,
There's
no,
5.
there's
Well, is this one
there's 5
sitting on
pieces-
one?
pieces.
Oh.
Oh,
I believe it was he was trying to implement that they were sitting
Okay.
on both of these.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's these 3 over here.
yeah.
That would be. I mean, if Renault and Novus are able to scoot one over,
Yeah.
then they could do their bullshit on this side, or they
Mhm.
could probably kneel down or try to make themselves a little more hidden behind all this.
Can the 3 of you roll me
Exactly
a
is it you're
D10?
trying to do to the ammo?
D10.
D10?
Yeah.
4.
You may continue.
Okay.
Great.
We are on a time limit.
Mhm.
Yep.
So,
Josh, how much
Guess you're
time?
feeling
How
this good,
much?
I guess.
How much in-game time has passed now?
We are currently at 15 minutes.
okay, so it sounds like our first order of business is yoink.
Yoink, bring it over to this side, and then do you want to explode him?
I think we have to.
Is the hatch open?
It is not currently open. Well, the hatch to the weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
could we just slip it in there while it's still invisible because we're carrying it?
With how heavy that is.
Say be easy.
Yeah.
Roll me a D20.
Hmm.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
It is not currently open.
Aww. Roll
Oh,
20,
geez.
why?
Roll 20 does not want to see you succeed today.
It
No, it
really does
doesn't.
not.
Why not?
I don't appreciate
Come
this
on,
roll
man.
20.
Ugh.
We just won't.
It said you had your success getting here. Alright,
Well,
so
let's
I think we
yoink
need to
one
yoink.
dodge it and then go from there, assuming that goes well.
Yeah. That's.
If things go south, we might have to think on the fly. But
Are you the one yoinking and concentrating?
Oh.
Or am I the
I'm not
yoink?
concentrating on anything. We're both yoinking.
Oh, we're both gonna carry it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it'd be easy.
Okay.
because
I'm a
like
spider.
from
Don't
this
yoink.
distance, I can decrease its weight, and
Yeah.
then we both pick it up as to
Mhm.
try and minimize the amount of strain on one person.
Yeah.
Does
All right.
this ability have a verbal component?
I don't think so.
Doesn't.
That's kind of why I don't like these subclasses. They're not specified.
Hmm.
They're not. It's not specified.
Fair.
We'll say they don't.
Let's go. Yes.
think really light thoughts.
All right. Let's go.
Light as a feather.
I'm with you
So
for
you're reducing its weight by
Half.
Mhm.
It is 100 pounds. What is your guys' strength?
8.
8.
How much do you guys have in? I never thought this would matter. What's your what do you have in your equipment right now in weight?
96.8.
50.8. If I were to add something that is 50
96.
pounds,
96.
I would still be in carrying capacity.
plus 96.8 plus what?
50.8.
Mhm.
8. That's 147.6. You guys have 16 multiplied by 15. You guys will be overburdened while carrying this.
So that's just reduced movement speed, correct?
It reduces movement speed and
And
ability
disadvantage.
checks.
Ability checks. I mean, we gotta take the chance.
Unless Amani unspiders and helps stealth.
Yeah, would unspidering break invisibility?
It shouldn't.
It would
Josh.
not, but it means that your stealth checks will be made by Amani.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I don't love.
Mhm.
What's your stealth normally? With
Plus
adva-
1.
Okay, you've got +1 with advantage. Hmm.
Well, normal.
Hmm.
Because, yeah, armor.
Armor.
Should have ditched the armor, but hindsight.
What does that look like for Amani?
Do
It's
we
like,
think we
what
can do
she
it with
ditch the armor?
bullshit
Is that
rerolls?
possible?
How many checks are we gonna have to make?
You will need 1 to pick it up, 1 to open it, 1 to close it, and then pull it and hope.
I'm not sure we have that much bullshit.
So are you saying I should on wild shape?
Uh,
We will,
I think we might
Because-
need you to.
because it'll be my action, Novus's action. Well, okay, it'll be someone's action to open it, Novus and I's action to put it in.
Yeah.
'Cause we're weak.
No, it would be 1
Well-
action to put it in.
Yeah, since it's half weight.
So, yeah. So then I would say you open it, I put it in, then I throw in my Eldritch Cannon,
Density.
density, yank.
I do have
That's-
the carrying capacity I could carry by myself.
4 actions.
Oh, that's
total.
right.
Because I
Or
have
5
bullshit.
You have
actions.
powerful build.
My
Yes.
my as a bonus action, I can have him skitter in.
No, yeah, I'm trying to do the math
Okay.
here. So 3 to load the ammunition in. 1 to wait. 1 to pull trigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5.
5. That'd be 5 separate checks, correct?
That's 5 separate actions.
Mhm.
Separate
2 of
actions.
which will initiate a stealth check. And honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest, pulling the trigger will initiate combat. Don't matter what
Yeah.
you roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That makes
Oh, yeah.
sense. But at that point,
At that point,
So you just
that's
need
when
to
I
get-
dimension
either
door
we
back.
succeeded or we haven't.
You just need to get to pulling the trigger. So that is 1 action, 1 stealth check to load it, to open it. 1 stealth check to get over there and load it. one stealth check to close it, and then open fire.
How many inspiration do we have left?
None.
Evans.
I think
Evans.
that's
You have one.
Oh dear.
Hey Josh, is this artillery accurate, or is it like a closed barrel?
Give me the purpose of your question.
Because if so, they could probably just shove the battery down into the barrel and then just destroy the barrel.
That won't really change any of the required checks.
Okay.
Because you would need to get up to the mouth of the barrel.
Yeah.
That
So
would
where
be a stealth
is
check.
the mouth of the barrel exactly?
I mean,
Like here-ish.
that
Yeah,
way,
the mouth.
Yeah, because I mean, it has to be shooting this way.
geographically, it's turned around. Mechanically, it doesn't matter much.
Yeah.
Because they would be close to the loading mechanism regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Not gonna lie, I was totally debating on taking off my armor just so I could get advantage of the stealth check.
Maybe that would have been a good idea.
That would have been a good idea.
Yeah, but if we end up in combat, we're gonna want it.
Yeah.
No. No.
Why?
Okay. So we just need to pray.
Yep.
Okay.
Please, dice gods, grace us with your favor.
Yep. That's
Please move over and go pick it up.
So are y'all picking it up?
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I will stay spider then.
Both of you, please make me a stealth check.
Not bad.
Oh, that's
good.
20
26.
Something.
Pretty good.
26.
I didn't actually pull up their sheets. Let's see. is that a
23 and
stealth or
26.
maximum check. 23, 26, split the difference, 25 and a half. That is better than they can do.
Oh.
You guys pick it up.
this
This 200 piece of ammo just gone. And as you guys are close over to them, they're talking about how long is this campaign going to take? You know, do they really think they're going to? It's a silly quote just because it's so close to real life. Will they be able to wipe out the Red Menace? It's really just pretty, like, you can tell these guys haven't been together for very long, and it's like weird, awkward small talk. It's really the description of it.
Mhm.
Please move over to the barrel. One of you is going to have to make this check to open it with disadvantage.
What if Amani on spiders?
Okay, wait, am I unspidering now? I'm confused.
That is a
Why?
little too late
Mhm.
Okay.
for talk. One of you needs to make a stealth check at disadvantage to open it.
Was your stealth run off?
Right now, 4.
Okay, I'll do it. I have a 5. Oh!
Nice.
Oh my god.
The barrel opens.
I'm vibrating.
With a very light click, and you feel your hair standing up on end, Renoff. Loading it. Please, both of you make me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh,
20.
20.
Actually, yeah. Actually, no. 24 for me. Sorry.
24 and 20. It's an average of 22. They can beat that. So we're going to
One of
roll a
them does,
perception
I'm
check
gonna
for
hit them with a
2 of
low.
them since they're facing in your direction.
But they do have disadvantage because they're tired.
That's an 18
Oh my god.
and a 7.
Oh my god.
And finally, as you have loaded the gun, I need you to make me a stealth check to close it.
Still with
Also,
disadvantage?
yeah.
This one, since you are no longer encumbered, is at normal.
Okay.
Okay, and also my little gasketers.
Can I density right now?
Then Renoth will be making the stealth check.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
We'll see.
Renoth, make me a stealth check.
Oh no.
That's a 21.
Oh right, not disadvantage. Okay.
They have not spotted you. I will allow you to get within. You need to end this segment within 15 feet of this space
Okay.
when I will initiate initiative.
Over here?
That's what I'm thinking. As long as I'm next to you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Renoth looks over and just cover your ears.
That will begin on one of your guys' turns when you pull the trigger.
Initiative.
Nope.
Bop.
Everybody please roll for initiative except for the people who are not present.
Renoth.
Yep.
Do you want to pull the trigger so I can dimension door?
Yes. So could Novus be concentrating on no, because that's the verbal, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dimension
Renoth.
door, I think, is exclusively verbal. Yeah.
Yep. I yanked that son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
The
How did we
cannon
still manage to pull this off?
thunders, and both of you are deafened for 2 turns.
That's fine.
As it does so, everybody in the camp begins to panic as you hear the sound of shredding metal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And all 3 of you, please make me dex saves.
Oh shit.
Let's go!
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Oh, who to lose?
Michael.
We lost Michael.
No.
Novus. Hold up.
Not
I can use,
but
I can use my reaction to give. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter because Amani, you.
yeah, I'm getting knocked out of spider form anyway, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
You just have to last a single turn without us.
I'm going to. Who do I want to give it to? 16. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to myself because I think a 16 will pass.
Okay.
So I'm reroll deck save.
Can somebody
Wow.
please roll me 6d6?
Oh god. I got it. Oh hey!
Wow, that's a lot of ones.
13 levels worth of energy is being imparted into this explosion.
Wow.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means.
Which means I get to choose a 9th level spell and a 3rd level spell.
Oh, what?
The fuck?
Did you think that loading an explosive 15 feet away from you would be a good idea?
Nope.
No, I didn't think we had a better one.
Oh god.
Did I read the NG Matrix rules and the accelerant rules and how they're wild magic? Yes, I did. Did Ethan process it?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
So that's 2 energy matrices, 2 arcane anomalies occur.
Oh god. Oh god.
True polymorph me into a dragon.
This plan was both. The
best
has been a
part,
roller
I'll still
coaster
be
of
invisible.
emotions.
Best part, I'll still be invisible.
Yeah. This is just suddenly a T-Rex.
This is a DC 15 dexterity saving throw versus 64 force damage.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Half
I'm
on
out.
a success?
I'm not.
Half as
I'm not
much on
done-
a success.
I'm knocked unconscious.
Evan, you should
Yeah.
probably use the thing.
No reroll.
How I think we might be a little too late for
I
that
think it's a little too late for
Mm.
that.
because we've already stated the result. Two of the engineers have failed,
Oh,
instantly dying.
Unless absorb. No, I wouldn't be able to use my reaction.
And absorb elements
Elements
doesn't do
doesn't do
force damage.
force.
Nope. It
Nope.
doesn't.
And
Yeah.
as for the
Wait,
anomalies,
The shield.
no.
time slows
The
down
shield does not cover force damage.
in a 120-foot radius.
Oh.
I need the three of you to make me wisdom saves.
Uh-oh. Wisdom save. Ha!
20.
Uh,
Evan, do you want to re-roll for Novus?
Yeah, reroll on Novus.
okay.
Not 20.
Can I have my
Uh.
token now that I'm no longer a spider?
15.
Can you drag and drop it yourself? I need to do
Sure, I will try and
some
find it.
research. A lot is happening in one single instant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah,
15, do we think that'll do me?
I can't give you. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out cold, so I can't help you.
The
I'm pretty sure I am
DC
too.
is 15, thank
Let's
goodness,
go!
because that was a slow spell,
Okay.
which can
Okay.
delay spell casting.
Yeah. Oh. Oh,
And
God.
then a terror into the far realm appears
What? No!
as a 20-foot radius
Oh,
of
no.
writhing black tentacles appears.
Oh, no.
I need everybody. Golly, man.
If this is how Amani dies, it's the funniest thing I've ever done.
Everybody make me another deck save.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I feel like that was a no.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Everyone who's failed this DC 15 takes. Oh gosh, I need to roll more dice.
I don't have the Renoth buff, of course.
More.
I have
Please
rolled
let
so
him
many
know.
dice, dude.
Oh,
Takes 9 acid damage and is restrained.
that's
That is one
fine.
death save.
We live. Failed death save.
Restrained is fine.
No death save.
High five, Renath. Our spirits are looking down on this going, well, test failed successfully.
It's always you and me. Why is it always you and me? And Gale too. Why is it always us
It's always
three?
we are the Chaos
Because we
Children.
schemed together.
Because I make heavily armored knights that can't go with stealth.
Michael makes good decisions, and Evan doesn't make decisions.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Someone gotta take one
God.
for the team.
It's just a mess.
Hey, we're all still invisible.
We are. So presumably
Alright.
they won't tag Amani and give me an extra turn to teleport her over.
Time for Sarat to just rush through there and
Zamani
try to
and
grab them.
are on the ground, invisible.
Yeah.
What can I do?
At least nothing.
Please nothing.
Which one is this guy? The alchemist. Okay.
And you might be under the soul spell too.
No, they both passed on both of them. Sadly, I really am sorry to say that.
Fuck.
Rude.
Honestly, I'm just gonna make this guy a general wisdom save because what
What the
in
fuck?
the world just happened?
Suddenly the cannon is an eldritch mass.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. This dude is stunned because he has no idea what just happened.
He's just looking at this
Dimension
divine
door.
retribution. Did we fuck up?
Poof,
Okay.
bitch.
You see Novus and my limp body.
Hold on, I fucked something up. Where'd we go?
I don't
You're
know.
on the GM layer.
Okay.
Does
Just
this
pop
guy
back
pass a
out, just-
wisdom save?
You just, Sherrod and Tacitor just hear Novus going like, ah!
Amani, barely clinging onto life, you see one of these guys unhook something from his belt and quickly throw a glob of acid at the approximate location where Novus just disappeared. There's no way for this to kill you, but you take damage, getting a death save, a failed death save.
Oh dear.
That's two.
Oh,
I might be fucked.
you might be dead. Thank you.
I'm gonna roll this guy a perception check to know if there's a dying dead body over there.
I'm already dead, just leave me.
Yeah, because, like, oh, is that at the start of your turn?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't have a turn for Mamani.
She was like a 25.
I rolled it, I don't know what happened to it.
Don't know where your turn is. You were at 25?
That was 11.
It was
I lied.
11.
It was 11.
11. Okay.
I don't know if it matters or not.
Amani, make me a death save.
Do we die? We
Oh,
die!
no!
No, I don't have. Oh,
If
Now
she's
I
dead,
already
can
know.
I still bring back her body with my ring?
Let's take 5.
Oh,
no. Oh, Josh, I bet you didn't think this would be happening right now.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, no.
What?
are we thinking the same thing we're thinking?
yeah.
Oh,
What?
Well, I wasn't concerned, but now I am.
Give me 5 minutes.
We're gonna take 5.
Oh, God. Is one of the
What are you
Eternals gonna
thinking,
pop
Ethan?
in and be
What are
like,
you thinking?
hey?
No, I'm gonna. This sucks, but it's gonna be so cool.
You're
It's gonna be-
worrying me.
We've discussed it before.
Have
This
we?
is gonna be, yes, we have, and I've gave plenty of details on it. This is really good. This sucks, but this is gonna be really, really cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 5.
Okay.
The fuck?
We all gain.
Run to the
a
bathroom for my
corruption point.
inevitable demise.
Let me get myself a drink of water.
Okay.
Amani,
Oh, boy.
you heard Renoth just shout, "Fire in the hole," and then not so much heard so much as felt concussive force tear through your body. And then you felt a burning sensation, and then nothing. You feel cold, and you find yourself in a familiar yet not environment. You see the tree that the engineers were resting beneath, and many others that once dotted this beautiful forest. Mist gathers at the leaves and amongst the roots of this area, and you see that life is as it should have been so many thousands of years ago, before walking creatures decided to change it to their own will. And then you hear a snapping branch.
Oh. Oh, no.
You see a creature just at
Oh.
the edge of your vision, graceful and ethereal. She moves with elegant and almost ghostly presence, her form shining with soft silvery light. Her body is slender and lithe, covered in a flowing white fur that seems to blend seamlessly with the moonlight that she emits. Her face is hidden beneath a smooth, black wolf mask. Her face featureless except for 2 gentle, glowing blue eyes that radiate a calming and compassionate aura. The mask is adorned with delicate, intricate carvings that hint at an ancient and mystical origin. A thin mane of white ghostly hair falls from her head, adding to her otherworldly presence. She carries a long, elegantly crafted bow made of a dark, almost inky wood. The bowstring glows with a faint spectral light. Her movements with the bow are fluid and precise, blending skill and supernatural grace. Her presence brings you a sense of peace, as if trying to gently and calmly bring you into the afterlife. And you feel a shiver run up your spine, whatever equivalent you have. There are no gods of death on Argus, for there is one experience that all people report to experience: being hunted. At the end of your life, when the thread that you hold on to is thin, she appears. If you resist her, you will be hunted down and torn apart. If you allow, you will die painlessly, your soul easily transferring into the afterlife, leaving you no possibility of wandering the wastes of the world as a vengeful wraith. She pulls back on her string, a spectral arrow of moonlight appearing, and she seems to tilt her head almost in a question as she releases the arrow. Do you attempt to dodge? If you said something, we didn't hear it.
God damn it, Discord.
God damn it.
Ruining our dramatic moments. I mean, yes.
You dodge.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be sad, but like, it's kindred.
I know. I
It's kindred.
understand.
This is really, really cool to me.
Well,
I'm glad you're enjoying my demise.
there's only one way, Ethan.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yes, if you wait for ult to go down range, you'll gain about 250 HP after it.
Shut up.
No.
Not helpful.
Now, inside of it, she will not
Use
take
roll for
damage because
initiative.
it's vulnerable.
Server mute him.
It's.
I
Oh,
cannot roll
shit.
initiative for crap today.
Now,
Oh,
her
God.
Q.
Shut the fuck up, Ethan.
Ethan, this is ruining
I
the
know.
moment. Don't do that. As you easily dodge out of the carefully placed arrow's way, another figure emerges from the mist, seeming to coalesce out of shadow.
Hmm.
Okay.
A wolf of unfathomable size appears, feral and relentless. You see its intention in its steps, trying to violently bring an end to your life. It is large and shadowy, its form consisting and shifting in the swirling dark. His body is robust and powerful, covered in dense black fur that seems to absorb the light around it, trailing like smoke into the mist. The wolf's face is concealed behind a mask, but it's more primal and menacing. The mask is white, with jagged, sharp features, and a pair of fierce, glowing blue eyes that burn with an insatiable hunger behind them. Its mask is adorned with rough tribal markings, reflecting his wild and untamed nature. Its jaws are filled with razor-sharp teeth, and its movements are swift and predatory, each stride exuding raw power and aggression. It circles you, ready to leap into action at the slightest show of resistance. It looks at you almost with a question, and unlike the archer, it feels like it's relishing this opportunity, delighting in the thrill of the hunt and the inevitability of your end. The archer draws back, tilting her head in question once more and firing a shot. Does a 17 hit?
Oh, dear.
No.
The wolf springs into action at your resistance, quickly
Here
making
we
up the distance
go.
between you and clamping down on you with powerful jaws.
Mm.
Does a 23 hit?
Mm.
I mean, yeah.
You take 6 piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage. Amani, you have all of your spell slots available for you.
Oh.
Oh.
That's good because I'm probably gonna need them. All lightning, I guess. We're upcasting. Is it stormy?
It is raining.
Thank goodness.
Why would it not be? Are you casting this at the wolf or the archer?
Well, the wolf is trying to eat me currently, so the wolf.
The wolf has failed.
Wonderful.
Whoa, that's 30 damage.
The wolf seems to dissipate, leaving a swarm of tenderly shadows that slowly begin to reform.
Oh, good.
Like the kind she died in.
Shut up. I mean, that's all I can do. They're waiting to shoot me again.
Well, I'm asking if you're moving.
Guess I'll go this way.
Does a 26 hit?
Oh.
Yes.
You take 6 piercing damage, and the wolf reforms. It is your turn.
It's interesting.
Let's try call lightning on the archer this time.
Oh.
Ooh, she has passed.
Hmm.
Rude. And I'm cure woundsing myself.
25, 12 damage. Is that your turn?
Keep going this way.
She fires off another shot. Oops. And the wolf needs to dash to get to your location. Amani.
Keep hitting the archer. I have no idea if this is the right decision or not, but we're going with it.
No one knows what the right decision is in the face of death.
I'll just be dropping badass one-liners like that.
I mean, if there was ever a time for them, I'm pretty sure this is.
Yes.
She has failed against the Call Lightning, but has not done so against the Sacred Flame.
Okay. Well, I'm not really interested in taking opportunity attacks, so that's me.
Her arrow flies wide with an 18, but the wolf begins to crush your arm with a 26 to hit.
Hmm.
Yeesh.
You take 9 piercing damage and 10 necrotic damage.
Hey.
As you feel its fangs beginning to sap away everything that makes you. Amani.
Keep doing what I'm doing. Oh no.
She has passed the save for Call Lightning.
And cure wounds myself again.
Can you
Goodness, I
out
have
heal
healing.
their DPS?
I don't know. Not forever.
The wolf attempts to pounce on you, trying to knock you to the ground, but an 11 does not hit,
Thank goodness.
glancing off of your armor, but does a 27 hit as an arrow flies over his body and into your head area.
Yes.
You take 11 piercing damage.
Oh, rest in peace, Scott Lightning.
Mm.
That was truly atrocious. We recast.
I was not expecting any different.
What else am I gonna do? It's the best damaging spell I have.
Yeah.
Josh, does she also get full recharge on wild shape?
Every ability that you have.
Mm.
Promise most
That's
of
a
my
really
wild
good
shit.
call, Lightning.
That's a really good call, Lightning.
Wow.
Keep smacking.
An 11 does not pass.
Whoa!
Damn. 36.
Golly. She rolled a 2 on that one.
Thank goodness.
Wow.
31, 36 damage. You see the archer's form beginning to dissipate, as well as the wolf. Small wisps of it being absorbed into the mist, almost as if the mist is eating it alive.
I'm done.
The archer comes back with a vengeance. Does a 25 hit.
Yes.
You take 13 piercing damage. Does a 19 hit.
Yep.
The wolf continues to circle around your body, its jaws appearing in strange places that it shouldn't. But you keep your awareness on you, dodging its attack.
Rinse repeat. Call lightning, cure wounds. Spicy.
She has passed the save.
Rude. Okay.
Does a 28 hit.
Ooh.
What do you think?
The wolf grabs onto your ankle. Please make me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, but
Uh-oh.
not bad.
It tries to pull you down and maul you even further. But you're able to maintain your ground. You take 4 piercing damage and 6 necrotic damage. And then does a 23 hit.
Yes.
Distracted by the wolf's efforts, she shoots you in the back for 10 piercing damage. A 12 will not pass.
Thank goodness. Fortunately, I'm out of second level spell slots, which I'm not thrilled about.
Uh-oh.
So get first things then. It's fun. Everything is fun. I'm done.
Does a 13 or 27 hit?
27 hits, 13 does not.
Make me another strength save.
Oh my god.
The dice say no. The wolf.
All my
attempts
animal
to
training
maul
is
you
to
once
remain
more.
good stead.
If only they would have been nice. Yeah. Ugh. You take 9 piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage.
Ouch. Forecaster's saving me.
Yeah.
The best spell.
She has passed the save.
Good heals.
It better be. That's a third level spell slot.
Yeah.
That was good heals though.
Does a 30 hit?
Ah.
Whoa!
I mean, yeah.
You have been critically hit by the
Uh,
wolf.
Whoa!
You take 11 piercing damage and 19 necrotic damage.
uh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And I need you to make me a strength save.
God damn it. Double goddamn it.
Hmm.
As the wolf pulls you prone. It is your turn.
Oh, I'm not getting shot this time. Nice.
She missed with a 14.
No, thank goodness. Mm. Guess heal myself again. Once, hopefully. Decent.
Decent.
Mm. Use my bonus action to turn invisible.
Oh.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh, that's right. Purple
Purple.
ones have that.
Yeah. Can I stand up or am I grabbed?
You can stand up.
I'm standing up.
Good.
Is that your turn?
Trying to get the marker off, but it's like flipping off the edge of my screen.
Disadvantage. 14.
Okay.
And a. Come on, man. 23.
Damn. Yeah,
You take 11 piercing and 6 necrotic damage.
and he hurts.
Amani, it is your turn.
Yes, I know. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel, I'm not judging.
This is
I
a
do
hard
know,
I
fight.
didn't want y'all to think my mic had like disconnected again.
No, I figured you were
no.
thinking.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is bad.
Let's try and throw a guiding bolt at this one and then drink a potion.
Hmm.
That will hit for 15 radiant damage.
Okay.
She disappears into a cloud of mist that dissipates into the moonlight.
Oh, shit.
Is that your turn, Amani?
All I can do.
The wolf remains, and the wolf is hungry.
That's surprising.
Gaining advantage because you have killed the lamb.
Hmm.
Rude.
Does a 19 or critical 30 hit?
Ooh.
30 hits, 19 does not.
You take 8 piercing damage and 19. No, not 19. Why isn't this included in his stat block, you idiot? And 14 necrotic damage.
I love
Oh. All right, now you need to deal at least 30 damage to Wolf.
It's not helpful.
It is your turn.
Trying to see if I have any other good bullshit I could use.
Mhm.
I wild shape into a T-Rex.
No, you can't. If only.
God, I wish. Inflict wounds on him, drink another healing potion.
Hmm. Oh.
29.
Not a potion. That's a potion.
Nice. Good heals.
One moment, please. You are safe. I will give you that as I give you this please hold. You
Okay.
have succeeded in defeating the wolf.
Oh,
No! That was terrifying!
oh my god.
What's up, Trindamere? How you doing?
What's good? I was really starting to run out of bullshit.
Oh. Hmm.
What the hell was that?
As you basically reach your hand into the wolf, you grab a hold of the lamb-shaped mask and dump the same unlife energy that he has been draining from you into him, and the mask cracks and shatters in your hand. His form dissipating into the mist, being eaten up by the fog. And then, where you first started, you see a campfire. Almost as if you had just blinked and it had appeared.
Is it Blom Samdi? Is it Blom Samdi?
Oh my god, a bonfire. That was my first thought too. Maybe this is DS3, maybe I can bonfire a warp. I'll just sit down by the campfire, stare into it, and contemplate the poor life choices that have brought me to this point.
As you sit there, you hear footsteps. Something walking through the woods.
Melina?
Melina, please. Let me turn your runes into strength. Yes.
Those idiots.
Quick.
We're
sure you
processing the
spend your souls.
trauma.
Is
Oh,
there a fire?
trauma!
Is there a fire maiden nearby? Can I dance with her?
What the fuck? What the fuck are you idiots?
Have you not
Quick.
seen that? You can kind of dance with the fire maiden in DS3.
Refill your SS flask.
Please.
Shut up.
You see a tall creature, almost 10 feet tall, walking through the woods. Imposing, his form is shrouded in a mixture of shadow and ethereal light. His skin is dark, rich blue, and marked with intricate glowing white tattoos and runes that pulse with faint spectral light. The markings seem to move and shift, adding to his otherworldly appearance. His face is gaunt and skeletal, resembling a mask with high, pronounced cheekbones and a broad, grinning mouth. His eyes are deep, hollow voids that glow with an eerie, ghostly light. He has long, dreadlocked hair that falls around his shoulders and is interwoven with bones, beads, and macabre adornments. His attire is both regal and haunting. He wears a long, flowing cloak made of dark, tattered fabric that seems to flutter and wisp as if caught in a perpetual unseen wind. It is adorned with skulls, bones, and feathers. All of these symbols of death from myriad numbers of cultures. Around his neck, he wears a necklace of gleaming, polished bones, each one carved with the symbols of another civilization. Some of them familiar to you, and some of them not. As he enters into the clearing, he is almost silhouetted against the now shining moon.
Our boy.
It is! I knew it! I knew it!
He squats next to the fire and
We see
regards
the-
you with a curious but piercing gaze. You've gone and died.
So it seems.
How does that feel?
Unpleasant.
Really?
I would not recommend getting exploded.
Please elaborate.
We were raiding a camp that was sieging one of our allied cities. They had a cannon they were using to keep it aflame. We filled it with ammo and detonated it, and were standing too close.
He lets out a sigh and shakes his head, clicking his tongue 3 times, almost mockingly. Another casualty of another war. Now tell me, do you trust your friends? He says this as his smile begins to creep across his face.
Yes, I do.
Do you think that they can reverse death?
I do not know, but I hope that they will try.
How much are you willing to gamble on that trust?
I am dead. What is there to gamble?
A soul.
Do I get to know what happens if I lose?
If you lose, you're stuck here, wandering the wastes forever. There are no gods left to come claim you.
My kind believe in returning to the earth and the land and becoming one with it anyway.
This
I
isn't
think
a
that is a
return.
worthwhile gamble. No, but it is presence.
It is twisting. You will become bitter and angry, and you will seek a way to return, he says, raising his eyebrows. And you will cause much more pain as you lose your sanity to the eons of eternity, wandering a world that is dying and watching your work go to the worst of waste.
As you say, my world is already dying. All that I care about will be gone or destroyed by then. I think that is a chance I will take if it means I could have the opportunity to help still preserve some of it.
You would take an opportunity. Now, there are 2 choices in front of you if you decide to follow this path. 1, trust your friends. Think that they will find you a path back. How many people does that happen to in a lifetime? 2, you trust me, your new friend, and my benefactors can ensure with 100% guarantee that you would have an opportunity to fulfill that purpose that you have been desperately chasing like a wild dog.
Why would your benefactors do this?
Because after you have served your purpose, you will go serve them and their purpose. It is
What
a
is
good
their
life.
purpose?
It's not too far from what you're doing now. returning things to nature, ensuring that the wild things have a place to return to. Continuing the circle, becoming a shepherd of the eternal cycle.
That does sound promising.
You lose some of your autonomy. That is the most that I can say. But which path will you choose? The one of your friends or the one of a guarantee return?
Do I lose it now in life or after?
Fulfill your purpose. And then, when your second time comes, the hunter will not seek you out, but I will come to collect.
I will take the guarantee.
He reaches out a skeletal, bony hand with 2 fingers and a single thumb and holds it out for you to shake.
I reach out a collection of hyphae and do so.
And so a pact is struck.
Not a nickel.
It's
For every time Danielle's character has made a deal with the Dark One. I have 2 nickels.
Well, I missed out making deals with Bon Swamdi when you guys were having fun. I gotta have it now.
You're right. Come shake my hand. Oh, boys,
Won't you shake
a
Poisonous
poisoner's
Poisonous
hand.
hand.
Josh over there. Yeah. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Okay, there were a lot of things that needed to go well. I promise I'm not shoehorning these deals in. You had to die and beat Kindred.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
complaining.
changing, it's changing, all right.
I like the deals. They cause a lot of cool chaos.
Yeah.
But Danielle, the last cool chaos we caused
It's
was not the
less chaos that caused a whole nother campaign.
Look, if I commit any war crimes against the demons, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I'm telling you that
fair.
now.
I mean, I guess in the afterlife now you get to either one, I guess, collect dead people, or you collect the deal breakers.
Yeah.
I think you're very much misinterpreting what he was saying.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
I'll be interested to find out how this changes everything. I don't want to say screws everything up because some of it worked out the last time.
Amani, how do I put this?
It's-
Pick up in a bit.
what? What'd you say?
On top of a large pile of corpses.
It's
What?
Well, they do respect my burial rights.
General question, or rather statement. If you do not have any wild shapes now, you have 1 restored.
Well, I
As
still have
well
one. Do I
as-
have 2?
Can you roll? No.
Okay.
Roll me 2d6. You can regain that number of spell slots, but none of them can be of your highest level.
Oh God, how much time has it been?
How do you plan to get out of here?
Well, how long has it been?
I don't know.
You see Argus's 4 moons over in the sky.
How much have they moved?
Is she still invisible?
Yeah.
Roll me a nature check, and no.
It's been at
Oh.
least an hour. Or
That, no, I
actually,
did die, so
yeah.
that might have broken it.
and also, I'm pretty sure Tassiter would have stopped in order for us to heal Renoth.
The moon is 5 hours from its position when you got exploded. And you see that the tentacles are no longer lapping at the sides of the now basically flower-shaped head.
Are these two still here?
Nope.
Is anyone here?
You hear voices coming from inside the trenches. But you don't... Well, are you peeking up over the edge of the crater?
Mm. No, I'm turning into a spider again.
Let's grab your spider.
Spider time.
With casting Pass Without Trace, right?
Yeah, it's got
Yes.
verbal components is the thing.
Mm.
Spider time.
So I'm not sure that would be a great idea. Now we are crawling out of the pit.
You see nobody around this cannon. And you see that a large chunk of the bunker's lid has been blown clean off,
Oh god.
and shrapnel decorates like a 2,000 foot radius around this weapon.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Well,
Large,
at least my death was
new,
effective.
fresh grooves through the soil and dirt and even sandbags. Almost like
Spider
a giant...
Romani is just like, yeah, I can see why that killed me.
It's
Sorry, was there something else?
No, not really.
I,
Just bluff.
we're just gonna try and spider our way back to
Meh.
safety. Quote unquote.
spider to safety.
Really didn't think this was gonna...
Trust me, none of us did.
Maybe we should have given our plan, but you know. Do I hear any voices or anything like coming from the trench in front of me?
Roll me a spider perception check.
Also perception check of a spider.
Although
she
wild
sense-
shape, just remember wild shape.
Wild
if
shape keeps your mental stats.
You
Yeah.
keep your proficiency and your mental stats.
Does she feel the vibrations in the ground?
That would just be the same
Develop
one.
tremor sense.
Perception.
Yeah, it's just me being silly.
How fast can an earthworm roll?
You can tell that the clearest soldier is there.
Going this way. We're going to avoid as many people as physically possible. Not looking to fight any armies today. Granted, I wasn't looking to die either, so you know, who knows how it'll go for me.
How was it both times, Danielle?
I don't know.
Hey, there's a 50
Because you're out to get me.
And both of the times, there's nothing my character can do to
You're
save
skipping
her.
my turns, you're critting me, you're blowing me up.
Yes.
Hey, it was a 50-50
You're
shot.
making
Nova
sketchy
shows.
deals with me.
Because, like,
You
last
took the
time this
deal.
happened,
that
Vinavi
was hard.
almost saved Hilda. This time, Novus almost saved Hilda. Or almost saved
Right.
Amani.
All right, Daniel, don't worry about it. I'll play Exploit next time. I'll play next time. I'll take
No.
it off your hand again.
No, because once you reach level 6, you're gonna start dying.
Mhm.
So late. If you really want to die,
We'll just have to plan ahead.
play a barbarian.
I'll play another life cleric, I'll be immortal.
Getting
Ooh.
across the road, please make me a stealth check.
Yeah, no, you can
Do
explore
I still have
that.
the advantage? I don't know
No.
what triggers
Yes.
that. Okay.
If
Yeah.
it's 1 hour,
And
Well, no,
Novus would
from-
refresh it every hour.
if she's dead,
Does that sever the bond?
I'm pretty sure
Mm.
that's in the text.
Yeah, it says in text.
Ah.
Differs the bone.
But is this the top of the hour? This I'm just
Doesn't
kidding.
matter. She's no
No.
longer bonded.
I am not investigating the sketchy tower.
Eh.
Stealth checks, that's what I was doing. Don't care how much you want me to.
14.
The text on that says you can bond a different creature whenever you finish a long rest, but provided you can touch the creature and creature is willing. Bond ends if either you or the creature travels to a different plane of existence. If you
Which
bond
she
with
very
a
much
different,
did.
okay,
The fugue plane is a different plane of existence.
gotcha.
You are able to get across the road without any of the beastmen noticing you.
Oh wow.
They have a passive of 10. This isn't going to be hard. I'm not about to squish her again right after she realives.
Yeah, then who would you traumatize with your sketchy deals?
Well, I'm sorry, just you're back again.
Keep in mind, Danielle,
that's
in
cool.
this cave, there's invisible things.
Is this the trench?
That is the trench.
I'll listen for any people.
You do not hear anybody.
Yeah, sweet. Baby trench. Same thing here.
Yep.
Alright, you gotta find out where the heck my friends went.
To the car.
Because it's been 5 hours.
You are still a spider. You're still around.
Spider.
Perhaps I shouldn't have run this section because now I'm gonna actually go back to immediately after the cannon explodes.
Enjoy your terrifying flight.
It's
Novus, you teleport back with Renoth's body.
it's just just help.
Alright.
Limp.
Lay on
Whoa.
hands.
And then once I get a chance, just immediately try to retrieve Amani, not knowing she's dead.
As you teleport Tacitor and Sherrod to that location,
What?
Amani does not come along. Or whoever is attached to it, I don't remember. Is it Renoth and Sherrod?
Renath, Sherrod, and Amani.
As Renoth and Sherrod are teleported to that location, Amani does not come with.
It's at this point that Novus starts like shaking and almost like sort of phasing out. Just
Alright,
oh god.
alright, Novus. Sure.
Novus can't hear you.
You get
Yeah,
the fuck
we're
out of here, guys. I just basically grabbed him like by the shoulder, shake him like kind of like.
At this point, you are more so grabbing their clothes than grabbing them.
Yeah. I'm just basically, like, come on, look at me, like with my fingers, as I'm basically trying to say, like, go, let's go.
Their kind of neural center is just
to say, "Can you hear me?"
bouncing all over their head or kind of phasing through everything and just not really focusing on anything.
Sharon shall heal up Renoth when they appear with lay on hands, and
He's just just furious
you just
breathing.
you just see Sarad as well. Just look at Renoth and everyone just like, all right, we gotta go.
It just
Because
from Renath, you just hear obviously the deaf end. It's like where is he? Where's money?
you just see Sherrod just have this like look of just, I don't know.
Novus tries
You
to
can
reach
tell
into their pocket to grab their sending stone, but they're unable to grab it. They're just phasing right through it.
I think about this time we're undeafened.
How long
It was
does
2
the
turns,
deafening
right, of being
last?
deaf?
It was 2 rounds, 12 seconds.
Just-
Oh yeah, it's been that time.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna get out of here.
okay.
Quick healer's kit on.
I knew
Novus
this
and
would
me.
happen.
Just go.
It's
Just
my
go. Just
fault.
go.
You get
No, it's
14
not. No,
Novus.
it's not. No, it's not. Just get out of here, Sir Shaw. Just keeps healing because he's trying to get everyone out of here.
Stealth checks.
Now we have
Yay!
4 stealth checks without pass.
And
Yep.
a D4.
Everybody, please roll me a stealth check as you try to begin getting your way away from this battlefield.
Okay, so
Renoth and Sharad have
okay.
advantage.
I'll cast the. Can I cast Bliss on myself?
It's
Who
not
has the
gonna
worst?
do anything.
Yeah, because
It
it's over
doesn't last
a
long
mile.
enough.
Yeah.
Well,
And besides,
Also-
well,
because it's
that-
not a bless does
Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
doesn't do
practice
skills.
checks.
Mhm.
All right. Well, advantage. Good luck. Oop.
Oh,
Oh,
Michael, you have your reroll.
you have if yeah.
No, I don't. I used it.
Oh, never mind.
If I had it, why would I? I would have used it a long time ago, Evan.
That is an average of 10.
Oh God.
ugh.
Can everyone please roll me a d6? Except for, dead.
Except
lady.
for Amani. Oh,
2 6s.
I will cheer you on from beyond the grave.
it's
You come across, as you're trying to sneak your way across the field, the grief of realizing that one of your compatriots is causing many of you to stumble. But the Red Knight has blessed you as you come across the corpse of one of the Red Knight's medics, gaining 3 greater healing potions.
oh.
I drink one immediately.
Yes.
Actually, could I have 2?
Yes.
Sure. I don't need any
Okay.
healing at the moment.
Can everyone please make me another stealth check?
Oh God. Oh.
Damn it.
Bruh. Did the weird spirit battle consume my healing potions?
Nah.
Cool.
Will be nice. That is a 16. Can everyone please roll me a d8?
D8. Okay. Oh
There
no.
it is. So,
All right.
I'm gonna mute these guys though, because Amani's not here. We still have to be nice.
It's
please. It's like round 2. We don't know who it's with, but
I'll just put Amani in a corner.
yeah, that's what Kindred is and more. Sif plus and Orlando archers.
As you guys are
The
making
archers are
your way-
worse.
The archers are worse.
Yes. The battered and broken battlefield. You are trying to sneak past what looks like an old and abandoned watchtower. You checked it thoroughly. But then a ghostly creature, similar to the ones that you saw in the crater, with a beating red heart
Oh,
inside of
God.
its blue outline appears.
One of these bitches.
And at its call, 5 more surround you.
Oh no.
Also, I don't have my temp
I
HP
do
with me
remember
anymore,
these
guys.
things.
I exploded it.
Could use a spell slot to get it back.
Yeah, it takes an action though. Well,
Could have
I
done
use
that
this-
on the way here, but
yeah, I'll expend a spell slot for it.
my gosh, man, I'm shaking. I'm a little shaken by that.
Yeah.
As one should.
I was so stressed. I was like, I don't know if this is the right decision, but we're going with it.
Novus just had their worst fear come to reality.
I don't think
Maybe
the
you should-
blame solely lies on you still, though. So.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Novus doesn't realize that.
And that's what Sherrod's going to be telling them. Hey, we all f***ed up.
Novus is in full belief
Well-
that this was their fault.
We went over the
Why,
information
though?
thoroughly. We just forgot about one.
Because trauma.
That's not the
But-
answer.
No.
I
It's
mean,
okay. I died, but I lived.
in a
One of
way,
the
yes, you
warriors
did.
is the first to act, moving with its longsword to attack Tassiter. It uses his bonus action to cause its entire body to glow red, gaining advantage on attacks.
Ooh.
Oh.
But everyone has advantage against it,
Oh.
Reckless attack.
which
Hmm.
basically all of them are going to be doing. So just assume you have advantage always.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. We'll take that.
Oh,
Tassiter does
okay,
a 16
that's
hit.
60.
16. Evan, are you here?
Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Does a 19 hit?
No.
It
Oh,
is your
yeah,
turn.
that's my AC. That's my AC.
Then no.
Let's go Mind Sliver on number 2.
It has failed for 3.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Another one.
Another one. Does a
Another one.
27 hit, Taster?
Yep.
You take 9 slashing. Run off.
I'll go right here. Bonus action, Shillelagh action, Booming Blade. Thus we create a boomstick.
Nice.
Against 5 or 4.
Let's do 5.
14 damage.
And then pass.
Sherrod.
Yeah, let me go right there. I'll attack number 2. Let's see.
Against number 2, that'll hit for 11.
Oh, nice.
The crits are back.
There it is. 11.
But he's undead.
23.
Wait, what was it
17
again?
carries over to number 3.
Okay. Cool.
As you cleave through the creature's almost immaterial body, shattering the squishy red heart at its center
Nice.
and carrying over into the next enemy. Is that your turn?
Smacking the other guy.
That'll
Number
hit for
3.
6.
And that is my turn.
The commander at the top of the tower pulls out a ghostly war horn. You see him take in breath and unleash it into the horn, but you hear nothing as 4 more warriors appear.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Y'all got any more of them fireballs left?
Yes.
Yes. I do, Danielle. In fact,
Of course you do, Sherrod. Of course you do.
Yep.
Let me double check if that's an action. Oh, it is.
Mhm.
Novus.
So my
yay.
initial plan was haste the paladin, but now I think the plan has changed to fireball.
Yes.
Always the
I like
safe
that
plan.
plan.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer to
I
my
was
buddies.
gonna say, but you should need to move just a little bit. Just a little
And then
smidge.
go blam.
The commander will have 3/4 cover.
That's fine.
That'll pass, but
Fireball.
It's a wizard time.
It's wizard time,
Have
motherfuckers.
any of them passed? None of them have passed. Wow, that sucks.
Wonderful.
Makes me sad.
And because I'm nervous about getting hit, I'm gonna Blessing of the Raven Queen, but only teleport, like, here right next to Sharad.
All right.
Give me a second to make it so I
Because
can
I'm
actually find you.
scared.
I'm scared.
Mom,
I'm
I flew up. Mom, dude, I flew
Sharad
up.
does a 23 hit.
Um,
Do you have shield?
I do have shield. I will shield.
Oh my god, it's 4 characters with shield, and all 4 of them are here.
I feel very left out. I want shield.
Just get another blessing so that we can get another infinite
I have an
shield.
AC at 27. Let's go.
Believe me, if that's offered to me, I will take it.
We good old paladin with an AC at 27. Let's go.
Tassiter
that
does a
AC
23 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Does a 22 hit.
That hits. Anything above 19.
All right, I'm just gonna take all these turns because for some ungodly reason they have all seemed to focus on you.
Oh,
Sure.
What?
They do.
God.
Danielle, now I know how you feel.
Oof, this is not gonna be good. Tassiter. 1, 2, 3.
well, one space left.
You're
buddy.
getting hit 5 times.
Oh,
All right.
You take 11 plus 10 plus 11 plus 4 plus 12 plus 9 plus 5.
Yee.
oh my
I will
god.
add that up for you, bud.
Okay.
That's so much.
You take 51 piercing damage.
Oh
I'm
shit.
unconscious.
In the meantime, make
Shush,
me
shush.
a death save.
Oh shit.
Another one.
I'm
I'm
gonna use my. Could I use my ring?
It's a
'Cause
save.
Reroll it, please.
Okay. Paladin armor.
Oh
Nope.
fuck.
We don't want a TPK.
I
You
want to
have
resist it.
one death save. Does a 1, 2, 3, 4. Does an 18 hit.
Who? Tassiter?
Tassiter.
It's AC's 19.
Rena.
Boy.
Bonus action. I'm gonna feed him my superior healing potion.
Please roll.
What is that? 8. What is that?
88
8.
plus 84 plus 8.
Superior, yes. 8d4 plus 8.
You regain 29 HP.
Oh.
And then Booming Blade 5. Again. Boomstick.
That'll hit for 14. Is that
That's my
your
turn. Yes.
Sharad,
You
you have advantage against everybody.
Yes. But also,
But fireball.
get the fuck away from my friends. I angled it weird where they could, where I only got them. Yeah, right.
There we go.
That works.
Novus will just be lightly singed.
It's fine.
Once again, with his cover, the commander has passed.
Mm-hmm.
Dead.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go gambling.
Only one of them has passed.
Aw, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Oh,
Is that
dang
your
it.
turn, Sharad?
Let's see. That is my turn.
The commander is going to make 2 longbow attacks against Tassiter at disadvantage.
You got your healing, right, Tassiter?
does a 21 or 9 hit.
That's 21 hits.
You take 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Was I healed?
Yes, you were.
Pay
Very
attention,
much.
dude. 29.
29. Okay, cool.
think now we haste the paladin.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is that
And
your
that'll
turn?
be my turn.
Can't get to Tacitor, so we're gonna attack Sherrod. 12 does not hit. But now
Just
I
really out
can
for
get
blood
to
tonight.
Tacitor. That one's dead. That one's alive. So I'm just gonna make 3 attacks against Tacitor with
Don't tell me, Josh. These are other slaves with Aarakocra.
It's
That's why they're just bashing him in.
Look,
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
pick Tacitor at
no.
random.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
These are
Tacitor,
these are the
why?
vengeful spirits of Beastmen.
Oh,
How fucking gross they are.
Tacitor does a 10, 19, or 24 hit.
oh.
The 24 hits.
You take 11 slashing damage.
Yep.
And it's your turn.
He's alive.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
Yep. Shit. I am mostly out of spell slots.
Yeah, fucking just
You
run.
know, I'm just gonna.
Disengage.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and just fly up
Run,
30,
bitch,
50 feet.
run.
You're flying up 30 feet.
Oh, 50.
50? Oh gosh. I really hope that works out for you, bud, because now they're gonna start using longbows.
Yeah. You've had a
Yeah.
character die this way before.
Also, how do you have 50 feet of movement?
Fine.
You don't
You just stood up.
Oh, wait, 25.
also
Uh,
do Aarakocra get 50 feet of movement?
Went
I mean,
flying?
that's their base flying, but since I got up, it technically should be 25. They're gonna start using longbows. Let's see. We'll start using the wand. Actually, no. Fuck. I'm just gonna have to use my last force level
Well,
to
no, you
use.
use your action to disengage.
Yeah, I know. I still have my, since Misty Step is just a bonus action. It's
What?
yeah, Misty Step's a bonus action.
But you didn't
But-
Misty Step, you disengaged.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay.
I'm trying
Well,
to disengage now.
They do get
Uh,
50 feet. That's dumb.
It's
Gotta go fast.
Aarakocra are broken, man.
Yeah, it's to outrun all the people they keep enslaving.
Yeah.
You make a great point.
It's a defense measure.
I'll just move 20 feet
Adaptation.
here. Healing word myself at basic, and ends my turn.
Get the bird. Longbow. 15 does not hit. Run off.
Keep on chugging along on 5. Move here. Boomstick. And then bonus action.
On 5, 3 carries over to which?
2.
All right.
Then 10 page speed, everybody in my aura.
Yay.
And then pass the turn.
Sherrod, you are quick.
Nice boy.
Well, yeah, time to crush in number 3's head. Let's see.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Number 3.
That will kill it. Carrying 3 over to blue 3.
And then we go right here. And then we one last hit.
Against number 3. It's another 11.
Yes. And well,
just for
That is
measure,
amazing.
you carry over another 3 over to 4. And my numbers are starting to get confusing.
As I actually just see. Yeah, I'm just gonna move right here just in case they try to move against Tassiter.
Tassiter, the commander shoots you twice, gaining advantage through fury. Does a 21 or 22 hit?
Oh,
Both hit.
You take 8 plus 5 piercing damage.
13.
Nope.
Okay.
We're gonna slap number 2. Slap.
Number 2, that'll hit, killing it.
Wonderful. That'll be my turn.
Dead. Tassiter, I'm surprised you get another turn.
It's
I know. I'll go after this guy with the wand of lightning bolts. We'll spend 2 charges. That will be 4th.
Lightning bolting a man just by himself.
What
Since
if
you're elevated,
he's-
he will only have half cover.
Oh,
He has failed the save for 35.
nice.
Is that your turn?
Healing word again. And my turn.
This guy is only taking 3 damage. Shoot the bird!
It's
Does a 17 hit Tassiter?
No.
Run off.
boomstick.
Oh, that's just about half of his health left. Ouch.
Wow. Some
Womp.
tips HP. Turn.
Sherrod. Oh,
Oh,
golly. It's dead. It's mega dead.
nice.
Then, how high up is this shush?
Just go. The
Uh,
stairs right there. You've got the speed, I'm sure.
Zoom.
Yeah, 60.
Oh.
Yeah.
You pace tag to the dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll dash.
And whack
right
him
up to him.
once.
Whack him once, yeah. With advantage?
With advantage since he's made attacks.
Nice.
What is this game? How does he can't
Apparently,
keep
roll
getting
20
away
has
with it.
favorites.
Oh yes, he can.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Apparently, this game has favorites and not favorites.
The gods have chosen. It is
Yeah,
my
turn
The
Sherrod.
god is chosen.
This
The
dude
god
is now
chosen.
properly frightened and is going to disappear into the ethereal plane.
That's
Hold up.
probably for the best.
I can cast see invisibility.
Sure, but it doesn't let you interact with the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the I see you, bitch.
It's
If you want to use a second level spells, a second level shield slot for that, whatever.
No. I'm not-
Second level shield slot.
Hey, I've used my second level slots for things other than shield today.
A single time.
Yes.
Just Rod just being like, no, fuck this. I'm rushing up, bashing this man over the head.
All right. Stealth check.
We have 2 more checks to get fully out of the radius of this army.
oh god.
Please, everyone, make me a stealth check.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh god.
Mm. Are we rolling d4s?
We'll see.
No. I'll roll mine.
What do you mean? Are we
10.
rolling d4s?
Oh no.
Passer, I've done me.
Yeah,
Shrug,
we
what's your
did.
health at? I've done. I did a Monty. Monty had additional 14.
That's a 9.
No, Novus got the 14 health. Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody roll me a d4.
Mm,
2,
fuck.
1, 2.
Hold on. Hold on. No, damn it.
Oh, 4. Ooh.
Oh, only 1-1. Okay. We can do that.
I'm gonna need a quick 5 minutes because I haven't had a break this session.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that, man.
Yeah. Oh, good
Yeah.
God.
And I'm not even like gonna go
Yeah.
do something. I just need to rest.
The session is in
Yeah.
shambles.
I'm so excited to find out how I've screwed myself over this time.
Well, we won't know until you finish your task or
Yeah.
die again.
I didn't start recording again after the break. Now
Oh.
we have 8 men.
Men.
No more fireballs.
Pastor?
Evan?
Evan? Come on.
Evelyn. I think he's dead.
Pat, you got him again.
You never said he wasn't here.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, goodness.
Oh goodness. They're all going first.
Oh, God.
Got the video.
Bringing a spider into to Snoop.
The snooping spider.
Oops, if I could-
You just put a spider down so you can see.
The spider was already up there, so I just dragged it down here. I want to watch the chaos.
Each of them is going to make 2 longbow attacks. Let's start with the big, scary looking dude. Sherrod, does a 20 or 23 hit?
Shield, no.
He proceeds to go to a wall and starts climbing,
No. Monkey.
holding his bow with his feet.
Arachnomani.
Does an 18 or 16 hit?
Oh, Mimi? No,
Yeah.
neither of those hit.
Renoff does a
Yeah.
13 or critical 25 hit.
I'm going to shield the 25.
You take 11 piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
Nice.
Novus does an 8 or 21 hit.
I will shield the 21.
Uh, 19 and a 17 don't hit anybody. Renoff.
Man, the fuck they climbing for? Get your
It's-
bitch ass down here. First,
Ooh.
temp HP.
There's one that's not on the ground, on the wall.
it's-
Of myself. Can I make it? I dash. Get the
it's-
fuck over here.
What's that in your back?
He starts making noises.
I didn't hear what you said.
You cut out. You're just like,
You know the screeching chimpanzee noise?
yeah.
That's my turn.
Novus.
We're gonna huck fire at number 4. Fuck.
That will miss.
That'll be my turn.
Sherrod.
See, give me 1 second.
Evan is back now.
Hmm. Okay. Fuck it, this is why I took it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 here,
Oh boy.
and I'll just blast number 1.
You have Eldritch Blast? Oh, that's right, you're Hexadin.
Yes.
I forgot. I was like, Eldritch Blast? What?
Which one?
Number 1.
Let's see. The second one will hit for 4.
That is my turn.
Well, Renoth's the one up close, and they have pack tactics.
Oh shit.
Fuck!
Does an 8 or 22 hit?
I'm gonna shield. My AC's now 26.
Noted. That is 1 hit.
Which is a crit.
That is 2 hits.
2 hits out of 8 attacks.
Not bad.
You take in total 18 piercing damage and 20 poison damage.
Ah.
Okay.
Ouch.
Novus,
Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa, you skipped me.
Oh.
you don't deserve a turn.
It's
Wow.
And die.
Fuck you.
Nova. Novoth. Novoth. Renoth.
Boomstick.
nice.
And then bonus action. Bonus action, I'm gonna chug a greater healing potion.
That'll hit for 20.
That's 48, 44, right?
Greater is
44
plus 4.
13.
Novus.
We're gonna scoot by the paladin, cause friend, and then we're gonna ding dong number 1. Perish.
It has failed for 19. Dying.
That'll be my turn.
Sherrod.
Let's see. 1, 2, 6. Go there. Oh, that one's dead. All right. I'm going to. What was that?
No, I was supposed to say I took damage,
it
so you have
a-
advantage.
Oh, nice. I'll just Eldritch Blast number 5.
The second one will hit for 6.
Damn. All right, that is my turn.
Renoth seems awfully tanky, so let's fire 8 shots at. Let's go with Sherrod. Does a 6, 14, 23, 12, 25, 9, or 25 hit?
Oh.
Shield all those.
All right. That turns 2 crits into normal. Let's see. You take 10 piercing plus 11 poison, plus 5 piercing plus 12 poison.
Oh, Pog. Fucking the fucking poison. The poison's half because I'm an actual Warforged.
Oh, you're an
Let's
actual
go.
Warforged, Renoth.
Yes.
The poison for Cusco.
Cusco's poison.
How much poison was this? The first one, Josh?
The first one was 11. So 5.
Right.
It's just this dude. No people. Not only does that. See, Reynolds not having a good day. He's gonna look. He's gonna look up a 3 and 5. And put up a finger gun and say, "Bang!" I'm gonna cast Shatter.
4 and 11 don't pass.
Where's my Shatter? There it is. For 12 Thunder. And
All right.
then bonus action. I'm gonna move right here. And then bonus action, I'm gonna 6 temp HP.
Good.
And I'm just gonna hang out right below him. Come here.
They both begin to mock you.
Follow the party. We're just gonna toll 3.
It has failed.
Lovely. That will be my turn.
Sherrod.
Just move back. Mouse back. Okay. I will. Which one? Yeah, 3 might look a little more hurt, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
That will hit. And that will
Sad
hit.
damage.
Is that your turn?
Well, I don't have a. Yeah, it is my turn.
Agonizing
I don't
Blast.
have the Agonizing Blast yet.
Calling out to each other, they begin to coordinate their attacks, all on the Novus.
Oh dear. Can't say I didn't expect it. So I'm just gonna preemptively shield B to 22.
22? Okay, that's 1, 2. That's 2 hits. One of them is a crit.
Hmm.
You take 8 piercing damage plus 17 poison damage.
Ow.
Plus 6 piercing damage plus 9 poison damage.
Ow.
Renoff.
I pull out my light crossbow.
Nah.
Lord help us. If I had known this was your kryptonite, I would have cut their numbers in half.
It is.
Yeah, because they don't have a Monty here with their bullshit called lightning.
Yeah.
And I'm out of
Very
AoE.
bad day.
Yeah. But not in damage.
Well, I shoot 3. Hey!
Hey.
Your bolt flies true, slamming into its chest as it lets out a "Ah," and then falls.
He ran out just say bitch under his breath.
Is that your turn, Red?
I'm gonna move underneath this one. That's the turn.
No.
Yeah, what the fuck? Evan,
We're gonna chug
you
a
leave?
superior healing potion. He joined shortly back into this combat.
Oh.
Yeah, the token's not here. That's fine.
Superior healing potion is 30, right?
8 times 4, 32.
Oh, it's 40.
Plus 8, 40.
Wonderful.
There goes 10.
Puts
20,
me back at
40.
max.
Oh, right there. Why am I not?
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna use my last Raven step just so I can mitigate some more damage if they're gonna shoot at me.
Sherrod.
Let's see. I'll move one up because both the allies are here in there. I'm gonna shoot number 5. Actually, yeah, no, it's not. That should. I will.
That will miss.
Ah,
And that'll hit. That your turn?
Damage.
this needs agonizing blast real bad.
No, Evan, we're leaving.
We're leaving.
He's just reusing this map.
Okay. Yeah, no. I'm reading Monty's message.
Ovis does a 24, 12, 24, 22, 13, or 20 hit.
Shield beat a 22.
All right, you take 6 plus 16. 5 plus 7. And then it's Renault's turn.
Oh, that blessing of the Raven Queen was useful.
I shoot my light crossbow at 5.
This is gonna take forever.
Don't forget,
15.
Gale, resistant to all damage for like a
That doesn't
turn.
hit.
Yep, that's why I used it.
He's 20 feet up. I'm gonna move back 10 feet.
Oh.
7 temp HP. I'm gonna move back forward again.
Ovis.
Mr. Rod gonna have to start
I'm gonna
climbing
toll
the
the dead
fucking
on number
walls.
5.
Just failed for 8.
Drag it off the wall.
Oh,
It's gonna get a strength saving throw against your spell save DC.
Okay.
Does a 15 beat your save?
That is the DC.
Darn.
sad.
Sorry. Sherrod.
Okay,
Well, unless
I'll start climbing.
I'm done.
God, was it
you can
Yosh?
climb up. You can climb half your movement speed.
All right. How long does it take to put on climbing gear?
Like a few
That
minutes.
sounds
I
too
would
long.
guess like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And any attack that
Yeah,
you
I'm
make
gonna
while
dash up right
climbing will
next
be
to it.
done at advantage.
I'm gonna basically dash right up next to him, so he
Just-
can't move.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Yeah. See what number 5 does.
See, 4 attacks against Novus. Does an 11, 18, 7, or 15 hit.
Just the 18.
You take 10 plus 8.
Ow.
The other one disengages. Moves that way. Ran off.
I shoot it with the light crossbow. Nope.
Oh.
10 HP. 11.
Meh.
Novus.
Alright, we're gonna join my friends. We're gonna toll the dead on... Actually, can I see that guy? I can see him a little bit. We're gonna toll the dead on this guy.
He has not been damaged yet.
Thank God.
Takes 14 necrotic damage.
Drag him off the wall.
A 4 does not pass.
Let's go.
He falls. For 2d6.
Nice. That'll be my turn.
And is prone.
Go get him.
Get him.
Sure,
Oh.
you are 20
You
feet
just
on
hear
the
that,
wall.
Sharad? How much?
20 feet up on the wall.
I'm thinking legit, jumping, just like launching myself like a fucking rabid animal on this
I
guy.
mean,
Oh
you
my
have
God.
10 HP, so
But you
I was just
also
gonna do it. He's
go
gonna
prone when
launch
you
himself
take
at
fall
this guy.
damage.
You go prone if you take fall damage, so roll 2d6.
Okay, let's see. That might actually be good here. So
I should have been going prone. I didn't think of that.
You take 7 damage. You're on the ground. You need to use half your movement to stand up.
fuck that.
Eh.
Or your speed is halved.
So yeah, 1.
Can you even see this
Yeah.
dude? Yes,
Which
you
one?
can. Y'all, this is just a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, we know.
That is sadly.
On. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. What? Fuck it. I'm gonna go for 4, just so it has damage for fucking Toll. Actually, no, number 2. He's right there. I gotta attack him.
Okay. And those will both. I guess number 2 with 3/4
Oh yeah.
number.
Mm,
There's a giant wall in the way.
yeah.
Where's Spider at? Let's so that we're not like interfering with anything.
The spider's right there. If you hit
That's how
Command
much you
L
can
on
do.
your token, then you can see what only your token is seeing.
So which one of these going against?
Number 4, I guess. That's the one I can really see.
Okay. 12 damage against number 4. Stand up. Climb back up 20 feet. Because surely I can't get knocked off the wall again.
Famous last words.
And then running long jump.
Oh. He's zooming.
6 attacks against Novus.
Oh, fuck.
Only one of those can hit. It's a 24.
I can't shield that either.
You take 8 plus 14 poison damage.
I'm still up.
Renoff.
I shoot number 5. Unless, yeah, I shoot number 5. And then I'll go right here. Temp HP, and I'll go back. And that is my turn.
Novus.
All right. So as a bonus action, we're going to chug a greater potion. Because owie. And then ding dong number 2. Drag him off the wall.
Failed. For 17.
Go prone.
Strength save. Falls. For 6. He's on the ground.
I go prone. And that'll be my turn.
Sherrod.
I walk up to this man and I effectively you just see Sherrod. Yes, it is brutal. Sherrod just basically just keep slamming this man's body on the ground.
That will hit and kill him. You've still got an action you can use.
Well, I mean, bonus action.
Well, the one hit could have been the bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see this motherfucker. I'm gonna shoot him.
Go for it. Hit and miss.
That is my turn.
What do I prefer? What do they prefer here? Disadvantage on a squishy or trying to shoot one of the non-squishies? Disadvantage on the squishy. Only 4 though. Does a 10, 17 or 14 hit?
17 is my AC.
Oh, yeah. Butts. Run off.
I shoot number 5. Hey!
Nice.
That hits. For 4.
Temp HP. Get your temp HP. God damn.
Same.
Novus.
That is your turn.
We're gonna ding dong number 4.
Ooh.
Or a 10.
Drag him off the
fail.
wall.
23.
Oh.
Strength save. Man. For failure on that, falls 20 feet. Falling prone. Taking 7.
That'll be my
Have I
turn.
rolled anything but a 7?
I don't think so. But that'll be my turn. Just dragging
Sure.
monkeys off walls. That's my job now.
See, one.
Ovis the monkey wrangler.
Let's go. Gotta go down and beat some monkeys as Straw just goes over and just.
This is what happens to
That's
enemies
supposed to
that
be the
climb.
damage.
The second one will hit, caving in its skull.
Wonderful.
Well, it was one attack, Josh, because it was a disadvantage. It was at
No,
advantage.
well, then the attack hits.
Yeah, okay. Because as my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot at number 4. I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker way over here. Off.
That'll hit, and that'll hit. Putting him at a whole 3 hit points.
Oh,
Is that your turn?
There's my turn.
You see this 8-man begin to kind of weigh his options here, and he seems to fear something else other than you guys in death more. As he climbs down the wall and jumps over, drawing a scimitar to Novus.
Ah!
Oh, yes! Come here.
Novus does a 19 or 22 hit.
Shield, no.
Ran off.
I have 2
stick.
level 2 spell slots, and that's it.
Oh, you see, I have 2 shields.
Yes, exactly.
Boomstick.
The creature is dead.
Oh,
Just baseball bat swing.
if you didn't kill him, I was just gonna power all of my wand of magic missiles into his face.
All right. One more quarter of a mile, and
Oh,
you're
God.
free at
God.
last. Free at last.
One of you rolls a 1 and be very disappointed.
Stealth check.
Everybody,
Hey,
please make me a stealth
That's
check.
pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good, man. Where you close that?
Let's see.
Hey, that's
Other than that one?
4.
It's not that one.
What is that? 12.5.
D6?
Everybody, please roll a d6.
Oh. Nothing can go wrong.
Gosh hasn't rolled yet.
No!
There it is!
No!
Someone roll me a d100. I've run out of random encounters.
Oh my god.
Boop.
Up.
A 10. That's gotta be a good, right? Lower numbers usually means less hard things on an encounter table.
Except this is a custom table.
You see Argus.
I'll see it now.
Sure, alright. Let's square up. I ain't dying like a bitch.
I am dying like a bitch.
Alright, I don't think this is going to be that
The
bad.
2 Moses campaign. I'm not dying like a bitch.
The next time you see a body, she's like, this is why I didn't trust you.
It's
Alright, let's go grab you guys. Again, just reusing the map. This isn't actually where it is.
because like Novus would have wanted to save Amani, but Sharad was pretty insistent. And by the time they
Imani
recovered their
trusts
wits,
you as people, she just questions your judgment.
oh yes,
Do I believe they
Not
would
enough
do
for-
this? Yes! Do I believe that they could do this? 50-50.
Mm,
So you took the shady deal over a 50-50? Wow.
it's
Yes. I stand by my decision.
it's
I need to make these less attractive decisions because I don't think we've seen anyone turn one down yet.
not
Well,
yet. I think.
Yes.
But we
I
want the drama.
purposely. Here's the thing. I purposely went and took a deal.
And then immediately turned down.
Whoa,
Turned it
whoa,
down
not immediately.
As you guys
Yeah,
are
not
making your
immediately,
way
but eventually
through
it
the
turned down.
numbers of battlefields, you come across a massive crater of some long blown up ordnance. And then you begin to hear the sounds of crying.
Oh, no, it's Banshee.
Not our business.
And then 4 specters attack you.
Oh, hey, there's 2 of us.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Nah.
God. We still have a random encounter check to get back to
God.
to Caribou or
No.
Krakoon.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The specters will go first. An 8 does not hit Renoff, and a 9 does not hit Sherrod. Novus.
I don't think Toll of Dead's gonna do me much good here.
Probably not.
So let's. No, I should keep my spell slots for shield purposes. So let's
Humiliating.
use 3 level 3 Alakablam on number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
And that'll be my
19.
turn.
Boogity boogity.
Yay! Go away!
It comes towards you just crying
Novus is also crying.
with anger.
Oh.
Does a 22 hit?
Shield, no.
Tacitor.
Please stop.
Does a 21 hit? Tacitor. Evan.
Evan.
Sorry, was
Dude.
muted. Yeah, it hits.
You take 10 necrotic damage. Please make me a constitution saving throw.
Strength drain.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Oh.
You have passed the save. Rod.
Seeing the best way to deal with these guys is to kill them quick, so I'm gonna attack number 2.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, you know, I just can't get mad anymore.
It's
As you obliterate 2 foes in one swing.
Nice.
wow.
One had 2 HP, one
Yes.
had 22 HP.
Go right here, smack this one.
No, 1 HP. That'll hit.
Ooh.
That will not.
That is my turn.
Caster.
Using the first level cure wounds on myself. And that will be my turn.
Renoff.
Finally, my turn. Let's go. Where is he? Smack! Number 1.
Smack.
I'm a warcaster.
That'll hit for 19.
I almost killed him.
Putting
Fuck.
it at a whole whopping 3 HP.
That's my turn.
Okay, I need crits to hit either of these idiots. A 14 and a 9 do not hit. Novus.
Firebolt. Number 1. Fuck.
That will meet their AC.
That'll be my turn.
Gerard.
Oh.
Miss.
Roll 20
Fine.
playing favorites.
What is this game?
I'm not gonna crit. I'm not gonna smite. Not gonna smite.
That will
Guys,
hit
take this
killing
one.
it.
Yes, I'm trying to save myself slots. I'm suffering from success with my crits. That
I'm
is my
only gonna
turn.
smite on crits. I'm out of slots.
Yes,
Tassiter.
that's
Firebolt.
That's how you tell Sherrod. That's how you tell Sherrod how many crits Sherrod had if he's used a spell slot other than
It's-
the
That
shield.
will hit killing it.
Wonderful.
With that,
Jeez, I
you guys
can't believe it.
escape.
Roll
Getting
20.
to your car. And what do you do?
We-
We need to regroup. Renoth is in no condition to drive safe.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
we
Fuck.
can't go get
You
Imani,
just
can
committed
we?
to terrorism
Committed to
Committed to
terrorism.
terrorism.
and a couple war crimes. No, that
What's
wasn't a war crime. You've committed an atrocity against nature.
Yes. We can't go back for Imani, can we?
Mm-mm.
She's gone.
Sherrod just kind of looks around and says, "She wasn't teleported with us."
Which means that her bond was severed.
Moving forward. Do we go back to Cocoon?
I think that's our only option.
Yeah. And Sherrod just looks over at Novus. Because he can tell Novus is probably the most, like, out of it. He just says,
Let us get a safe distance away then.
yeah, let's go.
Hop in the car.
I
Start it
I
up.
still have my sending stone. We could call someone.
Cool. Let us regroup for now. I think would be best
Okay.
before we plan any other thing.
Let's head to Cocoon.
Yeah.
Can everybody please roll me a d10? Evan.
6.
You arrive back at Crokun, battered and 80% alive. It's time to refuel, time to regroup, time to gather your resources.
Time to pick up a
Amani.
mushroom. Time to pick up a mushroom along the road.
It's
How many druid levels do you have?
Druid levels do I have? 6.
6?
Yes.
That's 3 hours of spider.
Yes.
hours of spider.
Spider.
You're able to get out of the army actively before you revert back into your mushroom form. And then you have 2 days of travel as you come back and you see that they've taken the car.
Damn, they ditched me.
Well, you died.
What's your point?
Well, what if Amani picked the spider where they just fling their web up in the air and it acts as their parachute and they just get picked
Flying
up by
spider.
the wind?
That is a flying speed. It's a 5-foot flying speed, but you can't take it.
Yes.
For 3 hours.
Doesn't
That
have
would
the
be
right levels.
funny.
What's your plan, Amani?
I'm thinking of a plan.
Radio
Do I see any
Hey guys,
birds?
pick me up.
You could.
Do you see any birds? Roll
I'm gonna
me
cast Animal Messenger.
a survival check.
Turns back into mushroom. I need a bird.
Where are the birds at?
Well, I mean,
Survival check
you
is on.
have-
Yes.
Oh,
Bird.
This is a war zone. You do not find any nice and cool-tempered sparrows, but you find plenty of Anzu's ilk around here. Crows and ravens and the like.
Oh my.
The fact that you refer to him as Anzu's ilk. It says,
Yeah.
I mean, it says a lot about the Eric.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't specify it has to be friendly to me.
Due to the Aarakocra, what they've done to others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Just
Turn their
picks up a
relatives
bird
into
and just
slaves.
you're mine now. Yeet.
how far away is a Cocoon from here?
36 miles.
I can get that
About
out of there.
36
Let's
miles.
see. What do I want to say to them that will not completely freak them out? Or would I think of
Hey,
that?
yo. Hey, bitches, I'm alive. Pick me up.
I got it. There you go. You can say that.
Hello, Zuko here.
All right. I'm gonna send the bird to. Who should I send the bird to? I'll send the bird to Sharad. Because I trust him to be cool-headed.
Fair.
Alright.
I'll just say, this is Amani. I am alive and outside of the war zone. Come pick me up when you get a chance.
Immediately when he gets it, he just slams down his fist. Oh shit!
Because, like, how far are we to Crocoon when the
This
bird
crow
gets
just
here?
lands in front of you like a
this is-
portent of doom.
This is the day after you arrive in Crocoon.
Yeah. It'll take 24 hours.
I think we can just go pick her up.
Just, like, we get the
Okay.
crow, just. What?
Well, I'm gonna
He's
go find
alive?
somewhere near where we hid the car and hunker down out of sight.
We gotta go back.
Sherrod,
Roll me
Faces
2d20, Amani.
I do have the pass stick, that might save me.
The pass stick.
alright, Sharon's like, alright, boys, we're going back.
We gotta go back.
And get in the car.
He's
Let's
alive,
go.
but then why did the ring not work?
She might have been on a different plane. You
I mean, to
remember
be
that?
fair, that did open kind of a rift into what looked like a.
called
It's
the
not out
Far
of the
Rift.
question.
Yeah, I saw it
go.
from far away.
Can everybody roll me a d10?
Yeah. Right, that's
Did we get a long rest or did we just turn right back around?
It's been 24 hours.
Yeah,
So-
you get a long rest.
Hooray!
And because I'm not
Amani
totally
gets-
prepared for
Amani
introductions
comes-
or what aesthetically may have happened to Amani,
Aesthetically, what maybe happened? I don't know. He turns into a
aesthetically
human.
everything happens if you accepted a deal with
Oh,
an
yeah.
Eternal.
Yeah, for sure. I accept it.
Now I'm curious, who do you think you signed on with?
Oh, you
Ooh.
don't know.
Moth Lady?
Is it someone we've heard of before?
Or Mushroom Man.
I am giving you zero
Decay.
information.
Okay.
So go
'Cause-
based on like the ones that you do know. If it was one of them, who do you
There's-
think it would be?
Because, like, the main six is
Did she get a
Zoval,
gift?
frickin'
I'm
Holy
trying
Lady.
to remember the ones we didn't make deals with.
The ones we didn't make deals with were
Erisha.
Decay. I think he had something to do with mushrooms.
I mean, they were talking about shepherding and
Erisha.
preservation, so I kind of want to say the
And-
Queen of Mist at Night.
Yeah. We also didn't make any deals with Chirestria, but we saw what her work
I
did.
don't think it was Chirestria.
Oh god, no, I don't think so.
Well, it's
That
just
would
to
be
say that
interesting.
Danielle did pick this one, whether she knows it or not.
Ah.
So
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I anticipate either Queen of Mist and Night or Moander. I don't think the change guy contacted
The,
yet.
the death one, the guy who likes people who die often. I don't know.
cool.
Are
I'm
we
just-
right, or do we get to find out later?
We get to
You
find out later.
Oh, I'm excited.
So that was
We get back.
That was a
eventful.
session. Good
Danielle, I
Yes?
just want to formally apologize for doing this twice now.
Oh,
Promise I
God.
don't do it on purpose.
To be fair, this one was definitely more my fault. I did stand next to the bomb.
Yeah. We kind
I
of
mean-
had to stand next to the bomb.
The many
Well,
crits wasn't so much my fault, but this
I-
one, yeah.
Technically, only one person needed to stand next to the bomb.
This is true.
You know, if I'd gone farther away, you would have lost pass on that stealth check. So.
Yeah. We were just all stupid.
Yeah.
We all could have made better choices. Well, us
It's
three.
like I thought
It
about it,
was-
but I was like, nah. It'll
Michael
be
and
fine.
Evan made
Famous
all the
last
choices they
words.
could.
But I mean, like, for all, I would say everybody pat themselves on the back. You know,
Yeah.
to think on the fly.
We did good.
You know,
Our plan
to-
failed step one, but we made it succeed.
Yeah, when we teleported and immediately fired, all of us just went, oh no.
Oh no. What do we do?
That's like
I was thinking to myself when I asked you to roll the d20, if it is anywhere between like a 3 and a 17, this is just going to be fine for them. And then you rolled a 1, and then you rolled a 20, and I just like hand on my head, just face
Oh
man.
god.
What's the saying? Never make them roll something you're not prepared for them to fail.
I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared for them to fail, but I'm just like, man.
Wasn't prepared for that specifically.
That was wild.
We got to see Kindred in action for the first
Yeah.
time.
That was
That
one
was
of the
terrifying.
craziest sessions we've had in a long time.
I really like the flavor, Josh, or at least like the stat sheet and everything. That's really cool. If Wolf dies, Kindred hits. Wolf comes back. I'm assuming vice versa, maybe.
Well, Wolf gets advantage when Lamb dies.
Yeah.
Wolf gets advantage when Lamb dies. Lamb is Wolf's anchor.
Yeah.
hmm
Wolf
If-
goes poof, and Lamb hitting resummons him.
Wolf has a single hit point, but
Hmm.
reforms at the beginning of every turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think-
yeah. I mean,
Say something like that when he dissipated immediately and Lamb didn't. Which is why I kept focusing on Lamb.
Yeah.
Which it also means that in some ways, a melee character will have a little bit of an easier time because you can whack Wolf and then try and go get Lamb. But Lamb
Yeah.
also has Shadow Step, so
Oh.
Yeah, if I had Spirit Guardians.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I
Would've
could have
been
won that if
unstoppable.
it had been me.
It was, it was
to
close.
be honest, I think Amani probably had the best chances out of anybody.
I also regret that
Because
statement.
she's got decent damage and a good
Yeah.
healing, which I really needed.
I
Second, I think,
have
would be
yeah.
Sharad.
no ranged options.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Very